What it do, y'all? What it do, y'all? They got me all fucked up today. This shit is like completely different. I had to put in my intro in a whole different way. It's just a mess, man. They took it out to where you cannot play no type of videos no more. So I had to do the screen share. So it's just crazy. So let me get this shit together, y'all, and we're going to get into it. You know how we do.
I'm going to shoot this whole game like I'm spinning,
What we doing, bad man in this bitch, I'm getting to it, What we doing, bad man, this that get money music.
Hit the road, collect pros, let's do it.
Bankroll and fresh clothes, let's get to it,
Bad hoes who tiptoe, how you doing? Wake up in the morning, slap that get money music. Neck froze, bitch chose, ooh damn. I don't gotta show no moves, I just let this jury dance. You can't up a honey bun, how the fuck is you the man? I'm counting 550 blues in a 550 Benz. Duffel bag with dog shit in the back seat. I'm quick to a bag since a kid, I've been an athlete. If you stuck with no motion, call a taxi. This shit boring, fuck it, let me start some rap beef.
20, 30,000.
Add it up, this shit keep on piling.
40, 50, 60,000.
Fuck the count, I just keep on counting.
What we doing, bad man in this bitch, I'm getting to it, What we doing, bad man, it's that get money music.
Hit the road, collect pros, let's do it.
Bankroll and fresh clothes, let's get to it,
Bad hoes who tiptoe, how you doing? Wake up in the morning, slap that get money music. Wake up in the morning, watch my bitch do yoga. High as fuck in the loft, I dropped a perk in my soda. Only fuck with the Sprite, I don't fuck with Coca-Cola. I'm a young nigga with an old soul like Yoda. I just keep getting money, so I keep this shit going. Drip down in the mirror, put my bitch in Rick on. Sending packs on the flight, they touch down by the morning. Shit, I be OT week to week, but I ain't touring. Putting numbers on the board, I be scoring. The rollers on this boy's blurp, I'ma floor it. If you ain't talking about a bag, I ignore it. Bitch, I'm getting all this cash, I'm like,
What we doing, bad man in this bitch, I'm getting to it, What we doing, bad man, it's that get money music. What we doing, bad man in this bitch, I'm getting to it, What we doing, bad man, it's that get money music. 10, 20, 30,000. Add it up, this shit keep on piling. 40, 50, 60,000. Fuck the count, I just keep on counting.
What it do, y'all? But yeah, they StreamYard got me all fucked up right now, y'all. They done switched some shit. So since the last time I went live, they took it to where you can't play your videos no more unless you buy the shit. You know, I don't got it, y'all. So I'm gonna probably just leave the intro and shit out for a little bit. And I just got to get on the ball, y'all, and just, you know, get my videos clean and shit, get this shit monetized, and you know, do my thing, bro. Cause now they playing now. I can't even put on the semi production that I want to put on because they taking that away from me. So, and then it just to me, I'm used to doing it that way, and not being able to do it that way. It just makes it kind of half-ass and doesn't even make me want to do it at all. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to go ahead and clean up them videos, man, and monetize it, get everything right. But shout out to everybody, man. So let's see what we got up in here. Shout out to Hypnotic. Happy birthday, Hypnotic. Shout out to Michelle's daughter. Shout out to Lady Snoop. Shout out to Palacios. Shout out to the Hood Table. What it do? Shout out to Dr. Soapy. What it do? Let me see. I think I might have got everybody. Shout out to Black Ice. Shout out to Sincere. Shout out to Melanated Agenda. What it do? Shout out to Peach Cobbler. What is it? I didn't forget about you. Shout out to Vibrant. You know, don't shit go down unless Vibrant up in this thing. And I think that's it so far, y'all. So they're gonna come in. So this ain't gonna be too long. I know I always say that but this ain't gonna be too long, y'all. So we're gonna start off with the throwback, and during the hyphy movement. So as y'all know, what I'm saying, I've been doing this music shit, and back in like I want to say like '05 and all that type of shit, when shit started really like kind of going up. In my city there was a lot of like music being done out that way, due to the fact that we had tracks, what I'm saying, Tracks a Million and shit. So a lot of music was coming out that was being done out that way. Like I've said before, my boy, he had a studio that he built up. It was called Official Entertainment. A lot of music was being done out of there. Even like I said, the radio station out there, 106 KMEL, Big Von and all them, they used to come down there and do their drops over there at his studio. You know what I'm saying? So like it was really connected. And what's crazy is this is my folks, what I'm saying, that did this studio, what I'm saying? He's from the, part of the section, what I'm saying, in the city. And he always said, when I do this shit, bro, like I'm gonna have everybody up in here, what I'm saying, doing music, what I'm saying, my shit's gonna be known. And he did that. He did that, what I'm saying? And shout out to my partner, man. And we was doing our thing at the same time, what I'm saying? So while he was in the downtown area going hard, what I'm saying, we was doing our thing like on the east and shit, you feel me? So it was really dope. What made me want to speak on this shit, hold on one second, y'all. I'll be getting my smoke on and shit, what I mean? I'll be dabbing, so I'll be needing this water. I was watching BMF, and a lot of things that were going on in there was just kind of reminding me of shit, like when these past few episodes, when they check out my wall, you'll see a few bangers for sure. I will, sincere. They were showing shit like how like the DJs with the playing the music, the little bullshit going on, the hating, the artist thing, and the pulling up to the BET Awards. And what's wild is my folks did that. They did all of that. All that shit was like ringing a bell. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was the 05 or maybe the 06, but my team, they all went to the music awards, the BET Music Awards. It was in LA. And you know what I'm saying, the big homie, what I'm saying, he dropped the bag, what I'm saying, and he took, what I'm saying, like about, I want to say about 6 or 7 motherfuckers, what I'm saying, out there with him, what I'm saying, and they was in the building. And what's crazy is the way the BMF did it, what I'm saying, it's just like, when you in that life like that, you want to be at the places, you want to be where everybody's like at, what I'm saying, even if you just starting out, and you want your presence to be there, what I'm saying. So them, of course, it was on a different scale because of the their money was very, very long, what I'm saying, but it was just dope to just see the similarities, even with the DJ thing. Back then, there was a lot of different camps in the Bay. And like I said, there was a lot of people that like I said, they the money man behind that shit, and you want to get your shit played, what I'm saying, in the clubs, what I'm saying, and sometimes some people will try to act like they bag is bigger and try to shortstop that and play they people's shit, what I'm saying, and you kind of seen a little bit of that in BMF, what I'm saying, with the guy, when he did the little switcheroo when the song was supposed to come on, you feel me? And they did the little business thing, but dude was, trying to act like he was, bigger than the program, you feel me? And that's usually how this shit go. Motherfuckers usually, you try to do things on the right page, a motherfucker try to play you, and then you got to get into some old other shit. But back to what I was saying though, like with the whole thing of getting your music played, in certain spots and shit, what I'm saying, people, it can become an issue. You know what I'm saying? So it was just crazy to see all those things like in the show. You know what I mean? And it was hitting home because these were things I seen. When they went to the awards, I happened to be kind of doing my thing, you feel me? So I wasn't able to make it, but they definitely was letting me know about the whole thing, you know what I mean, and how it was, and it sounded like it was dope. I'm really kind of like I'm a really kind of quiet type of person, you know what I'm saying? I'm really not the one to really just be all out. I mean, yes, I do my car shit and all that, but even when I do that, I'm kind of to self. People know me, I fuck with people, whatnot, but I'm to self, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just where all the crowd is and you just see me over, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my own thing, doing my own thing, you feel me? So, when it comes to certain situations like that, even if I was happen to be around, I probably would have opted out of that. You know what I'm saying? I did go to like a few different things, like when we opened up for like I said, Mac Dre. That was dope. I mean, how can you not, you know what I'm saying, have an opportunity? And this was back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So, to open up and do that, to also be around Run DMC when I told you guys, and this was prior before, I was, with the label thing doing our thing. This is when I was part of somebody else's label with the Run DMC thing. You know what I'm saying? And that was dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit was really, really dope. And just to see like in this show, you know what I'm saying, how, they were walking through and seeing the different artists, you know what I'm saying, in the dressing rooms, it just brought me back. Because that's kind of what I seen with the whole, when we was at the Maritime Hall with the Run DMC thing. When we did the thing with Mac Dre, like I said, there was other acts there, like the Northern Ghetto Boys and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody kind of has their own area, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And you can kind of mingle and, network, you know what I'm saying? And it just chop it up like, hey, let's do a song, or let's whatever, or who did this, or you know what I'm saying? You just network, you know what I'm saying? So it was just really dope. So that's what made me want to speak on back then, during the Hyphy movement. It was a real dope movement in the Bay Area. I really enjoyed it, to be honest with you. I didn't partake in too much of the party activities, you know what I'm saying, and if you know what I'm talking about, but it was really a dope era, you know what I'm saying. A lot of good vibes. Hold on one second, y'all. A lot of good vibes, a lot of good music. It was a party thing, you know what I'm saying? It had its ups and its ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But the ups were great, you know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of different type of, issues and shit that did occur, back then. That maybe one day I'll be able to speak on some things. I just got to chop it up with the right people. I don't want to just be talking about something and you know what I'm saying, I shouldn't. I want to make sure it's done out of respect and everything. It's all you feel me? Even though I'm a part of it and all that, I still I'm not one to just be out there just to be talking. But it's a lot of things, man, back then, and that was in that time, and it was dope. You know what I'm saying? The times that I was there and everything like that, it was dope. I really appreciate it. A lot of fucking what was I gonna say? What they would say, with like the glasses and gold teeth and all of that shit. Now I know like even like New York, they always kind of had like the gold teeth and all that type of shit, and even Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But in the Bay, it just really hit. I mean, even myself, you know what I'm saying? I had like, the gold fronts with the diamonds in them, you know what I'm saying? So, I went through that whole phase, you know what I mean? And, it was cool, man. Everything was just, everybody was doing their thing. You had a nice whip, the scrapers and all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Back then, it was cool, man. But, let me go ahead and move on to the next thing I was going to talk about, and that was the leaders and followers. See, like I said, y'all, we ain't gonna be here too long, man. You know what I'm saying? We kind of going through this shit, and I'm gonna definitely open up the panel in case anybody want to come up and chop it up. Before I get into this leaders and followers, since I see you in the chat, Sincere, I just got a quick question for you, and shout out to you because I seen that you're monetized now. I was watching you, you know what I'm saying, and I was seeing all the shit popping off and whoop de whoop. I was like, holy shit, man, Sincere done got her shit monetized. So that's dope, man. You know, shout out to you, Sincere, for real. My question to you though is we have a lot of similarities, you know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is how like you know, we play our music. So I was wondering, so before you did your monetization, did you have to do your copyright? My bad. So look, on this leaders and followers, right? The fucking the reason why I wanted to get into that, right, is because you know, I always considered myself a leader, you know what I'm saying? And you know, kind of pretty much everywhere and everything I do. I never considered myself a follower or any of that. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to lightweight, you know, go over that. And what's crazy is I never did it before, but you know, I Googled the shit. So, you know, I Googled what it meant, you know, on certain things, you know, just to be, you know, cool, you know what I'm saying? So on the leader thing, it said successful, or what are the top 3 traits of a leader? Okay. And it says successful leaders stand out by displaying qualities such as integrity, clear communication, accountability, vision, and self-awareness. They excel in decision making, empowering others, fostering creativity, and motivating and inspiring their teams. I read that shit and I was like, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. And that's all type of shit I be standing for, man. Real shit. Like when I before I started this fucking stream, I just said, man, let me Google a couple of these things on this shit so someone speak on it. You know what I mean? But besides just my spiel. And when I read that shit, I was just like, man, that's just wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I am, just off the cuff. And the thing is you know, I always noticed like, you know, places wherever I'm kind of at and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just I tend to just kind of be the self, you know what I'm saying? But I tend to always like way to attract people, you know what I'm saying? And it's not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I've always been like that. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, some things it is what it is. So when I read that with the integrity, I feel I got that, man. With the clear communication, like I've always said, y'all, I'm not big on, you know, big words and everything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my boy Be Easy and like John and them, you'll get that from them. You know what I'm saying? You'll get that all day from them. I salute. That's why I like being around them brothers too, to be honest with you, because like they say things and I'll be like, damn, I ain't never heard that one before. And then the way they use it, so I'll pick it up, you know, the meaning of it, you know what I mean? And it's just good to be around people that can better you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you don't got to be like the top dog, you know what I'm saying, or the know-it-all, you know what I mean? And you know, that's one thing that I do dig about them, but about myself when it comes to the clear communication, I think I give that. I think that when I talk to people and I try to explain myself, I try to do it with a lot of clarity. You know what I'm saying? I try to be, you know what I'm saying, as respectful as possible. I've always said, I try to put myself in the other person's shoes that's receiving what I'm saying. like to look at it, you know what I mean, from their fucking, you know, perspective. It may sound different, but I do that, you know what I mean, because like I try to see both sides of the shit, especially when somebody's talking to me, you know what I'm saying. I don't just listen to respond, you know what I'm saying. I try to really take it in and just really see what's going on. So that was dope. And then with the whole accountability, vision, and self-awareness, since I got on here, y'all, I've always talked about accountability. You know, I've always preached and spoke on, you know, I'm big on accountability, and nothing has changed with that. I think from, if you look at from the first time I, you know, hit the live button and was speaking, I'm pretty much on that same page. You know what I'm saying? From what I said back then, you won't see nothing, you know, different from me. As in, you know, the way I get down, the way I fucking present myself. It's like I said, it's been a year and some change. There's no difference in my demeanor when it comes to women or anything like that. I'm not out here, you know, losing my mind and going crazy and yelling at people. I'm not doing any of that, even though I'm around it and everything. I'm not letting it influence me and how I get down. I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? That's me carrying on. Like I said, I'm a leader, bro. Like I could be around whatever, but it's not going to change the way I think or how I, you know, feel. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to what it is within me, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not really that influenced like that. You know what I'm talking about? And, you know, I just had to just speak on that. And then this was the other thing that I seen. It said, what makes a good leader? And it gives out a couple of qualities. And it was, they communicate clearly. They're passionate about their work. I'm passionate about, you know, the people that I fuck with, deal with, work with, and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like, I don't want to see, you know, if I rock with you or whatnot, I don't want to see no type of bad or nothing come your way. I don't have to know you and be around you, but just me knowing you and rocking with you. Yes, we're not friends. You know what I'm saying? But I still have, you know what I'm saying, something there, like how I greet you. You know what I mean? I see you like every day. A lot of us see each other every fucking day, bro. I mean, let's keep it 100. We don't see a lot of our fucking relatives every day. You know what I'm talking about? So like, you know, we see each other every day. So like, you goddamn right, I fucking feel a certain way, man. If I heard, you know, something happen, one of y'all or whatnot that I see and shit, it would affect me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, fuck. And another one is they don't care about being popular. That's a fact. That's a fact. I got 15 in the chat right now. Right? Or 15, you know, watching. All I ask for is 10, y'all. So when y'all give me my 10 or give me more than that, man, that's like, fuck, man, that's dope for me. I appreciate that. But now for some other people, they laugh, bro. They're like, man, look at this chicken shit ass nigga. I mean, and it's cool, bro. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad. What's up with it and why? I'm not mad. You feel me? Like, I know my numbers compared to what a lot of y'all be seeing and shit. And that's why I really appreciate y'all that come over here, because a lot of these other people, man, you know, they got numbers, boy. And you be seeing it. You know, people be up there and, you know, hitting panels and whatnot. And see, the thing is, y'all, is I liked hitting panels. You know, the people that whatever, I liked it. And I still will hit a panel, you know what I'm saying, every once in a while. But there was just one thing that, you know, that was said, and I really took it in, bro. And I was like, damn, that shit makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people were just like, yeah, Rig, you know, you ain't been around and you woo whoop and this and this. And it was just like, well, you know, I started my own channel. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like, I wanted, if y'all wanted to see me and rock out with me or whatever, y'all come to my channel. Y'all see me on the days that I get down. You feel me? That's where my head was at, and that's what was told. Like, hey, you know, concentrate on your channel, man. Hit your own live button. You feel me? And I was like, hell yeah. And that's what I did. I still would show up, you know, show love, whatever, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Just to even just be hella around or whatnot, I kind of wanted people to be like, hey, what's up? Woo, woo. Oh, he's got his channel. You feel me? But that's where I was at. I wasn't like trying to be like, okay, now I got my channel going. I'm gonna start hitting everybody's fucking panel. I'm gonna just be like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? My face, I'm just popping up everywhere. You know what I mean? Nope. Nope. I'd rather have my 10 or my 15 or my 30, sometimes 40. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Sincere. I got a raid. Shout out to Shakim. I done got a couple of redirects. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to them, bro. But other than that, I try to just keep it organic and just do my thing, bro. That's it. I got the homies, man. My boy Be Easy, my boy John. You know what I'm saying? Their subs and everything are low. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get them. Hey, man, come slide through, man. I can only do what I can, but you know what I mean? Let's pop our shit, man. See how people like y'all or whatnot. Maybe we can get y'all some subs and people will rock with y'all. Come check and see what y'all got going. I'm big on the network, man. And them is the homies, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like the love like y'all showed me. You feel me? Like y'all came and got my subs up and all kind of shit. Got even my views up to where I can get monetized. You know what I'm saying? Like dope ass shit, bro. Like, you know, it's networking, man. We all working with each other, whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? Without the subbies and all that shit, there is no fucking us. There's no content creator, bro. There wouldn't be us. But let me get back to this. They keep their minds open. That's a fact. I've always had an open mind. You know what I'm saying? For real. And the reason why I just do this is because, like I said, I've always considered myself this way. And these are just things that I've seen today. And I just tripped out because it's just like, I really fall under this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even a fucking afraid to say it. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in all kind of different little arenas, bro. And it's like, I ain't follow shit. I kept it 100. Everything was good. But just, you know, straight up, man. You know what I mean? And you keep it solid or whatnot. You do what you're supposed to do. Be a man at all fucking times. It is what it is. They work for their employees. Well, you know, hey, shit. They're positive and encouraging. They're positive and encouraging. Who the fuck y'all know around this motherfucker that be on some positive shit? My motherfucking self, bro. I try to make sure when I'm around or whatever, anybody that I'm greeting with or whatever, it's a positive greeting, bro. I'm big on what you put out there, you get back. I'm big on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to ruin nobody's day. I'm not here to tell you how fucking bad your breath stank. You feel me? Now we get to talking shit, but I'm just not here for that. What's up? Would it be easy? I'm not here for that. I'm here to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, Diaz? Buenos dias, man. We're about to be buenos noches in a minute. But you know what I'm saying? Fucking, I'm not on here, you know what I'm saying, just on some negative. You feel me? And I'm definitely encouraging, bro. Just like I say with the homies, just like how Be Easy just popped up in here, you know what I'm saying? I encourage them. You know, hey man, whenever y'all got time and I'm live, y'all slide through whatever y'all need, whatever, let's do it, bro. You know, let's drop your channels, let's make it happen. You feel me? So period. They respect others. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm big on that. You know what I'm saying? I show respect to everybody. I'm not selective with the respect. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I keep it 100 and I want you to keep it 100 with me. What's up, Fifi's World? Good to see you. If you don't like me or don't fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. and we good, bro. I ain't gonna think nothing bad. No, hey, appreciate it. To be honest with you, I had a couple of people tell me that shit early on. One person had a change of fucking heart. You feel me? That shit was like, wow, bro. That was dope. Told me straight up, nah, I don't like it. What's up with it, Brianna? God damn, what's up, Brianna? Came at me straight up, hey, Rig, I don't like you, don't fuck with you, don't really care to even know what the fuck you know what I'm saying? Period. I was like, oh shit. All right, for sure. Kept him pushing. One day happened to be on a panel, whatnot, whoop, whoop. Came up, we chopped it up lightweight. I was like, hey man, I already know how you feel. You know, it don't really need to go no further. No, you know, whoop, whoop. Had the conversation, man. Next thing you know, we good as fuck. Damn near on the same side, you feel me, of, you know what I'm saying, the areas and shit, to where it's like, hey, you know, if you ever around or whatever and you want to do a meetup, whatever, I'm down. I'm like, man, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Went from being like, man, I don't want nothing to do with you to really just, you know, seeing how a nigga get down, whatnot, and being like, you know what, man, you ain't what I thought it was. You feel me? So that was dope. And the last one was they build relationships. Period, man. I'm all about that. I'm all about building relationships. That's what I'm up on here for, man. I'm up on here to network, make memories, you know what I'm saying? And just let's do our thing, bro. We here every fucking day. You feel me? So now let's get into this follower shit, right? And I Googled this, right? Because I already knew, like, man, I don't fall under it, man. I don't fall under that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. What's up with the envy? No, I didn't drop the link yet. I'm about to drop it in a minute, and this commentary went by fast. This is the last things I'm talking about. But on the follower thing, right? It says, what does it mean? Let me see. How would you describe a follower? It said adherent, disciplined, partisan, mean one who gives full loyalty and support to another. A follower may apply to people who attach themselves either to the person or beliefs of another. An evangelist and his followers adherent suggest a close and persistent attachment. That's wild. What does it mean to be someone's follower? Someone who supports and is guided by another person or by a group, religion, etc. The candidate's loyal, faithful followers. The party drew most of its followers from a young people. So basically, like, you're just really in tuned with a person and what they do, how they move, what their decision making is. 10 signs you're a follower instead of a leader. You have to work to control your emotions. You have to work to control your emotions. This is what it's saying. How do you know if someone is a follower? That shit was wild to me. There's no fucking way I'm gonna let anybody fucking control what the fuck I'm gonna say, my emotions or anything. I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do, man. Period. Like, that's wild. That's wild. Now, you know, you're gonna always mind somebody. Like, let's not get it twisted. But at the same time, though, to control your emotions and shit like that. What's up, ATL? What's up, Nisi? That's crazy. The other one, you like the middle of the road. This is on Google. You like the middle of the road. That's crazy. You're set and rigid in your thinking. You're averse to risk. And that's a fact. Because when you conforming to waiting for directions, avoiding responsibilities, lacking personal conviction, off top, Palacio. When you're adverse to risk, definitely not a quality of a leader. A leader, you jump out the window. Sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. You just do it. It's on go. Some people can go a little bit harder than others. You know what I'm saying? But that's a fact. Even leaders in history, you know, they put a lot on the line. Not everybody had that in them to do that. They had it in them to follow and fucking, you know, be somewhat of a backbone to the shit, but to really just jump out and be the one like, hey, this is what we gonna do, and be the face of that shit and everything. Boy, you're not high in self-confidence. This is how do you know if someone is a follower? You're not high in self-confidence. You're not high in self-confidence. That's wild. This is Google. You're not particularly results. You're not particularly results oriented. You favor a scatter shot approach over focus. I got to read that one again. You favor a scatter shot approach over focus. That was crazy. And that's what I looked up under, you know, just a couple of things. I just did, what was it, 2 or 3 things under follower and 2 or 3 things under leader, basically in the same type of questioners or whatever. And just to see the definitions and to see how they broke that down like that was almost mind-boggling. I definitely don't show any of that when it comes to being a follower. In no type of way. I'm a team player. I don't have any problem taking any direction from anybody, especially if it's something I don't know. I'm a team player. I don't know everything. You may have the answer. You see what I'm saying? And I think some people get that twisted. I'm a leader. Like, you know, you're your boss. You can't be told anything. What the fuck is that? Where's your leadership? Like, where's your fucking leadership skills? Do you want to see like everybody beneath you, or do you want to see everybody be as great as possible? Do you want people? Okay, let's say this. Let's say you have a Peachy Wild. Let's say you own a company. You're the boss. You have people that work for you. You're the leader, right? You can be that person to where you're a dick. You're an asshole. You always talk bad to your people. Hold on. You're an asshole. You're a dick. You know what I'm saying? You're scum of the earth. You always fucking treat your fucking, you know, people wrong and shit. You know, have no type of compassion. For one, they're not going to want to come in every day. They're not going to work at their best for you every day. They're going to be half-assed for you. They're going to basically give you what you give them. But now if you're dope, you know what I'm saying, and you treat everybody fucking with respect, hell, you know what I'm saying, maybe every month, you know what I'm saying, you do a potluck or something, you know what I'm saying, so everybody gets together, we all break bread and all kind of shit, you know what I mean, like, you know, shit to where, you know, we engage with each other and make sure everybody is on the up and up, you know what I mean, like bring motherfuckers coffee or whatever, you know what I'm saying, every certain whatever week or whatever, you know, just do some cool shit, man, for your people. Let them know they appreciate it. Leadership, part of being a leader. You know what I'm saying? All right, Peach. But we're gonna go ahead and get ready to drop the link. I got like 43 minutes in for y'all. Like I said, we wasn't gonna be too long. I can't even drop my fucking song, y'all. That's what's crazy. Like, they done took everything out. So now I gotta, you know, pull up this fucking link and drop it, you know what I'm saying, and just sit up here and twiddle my thumbs. Well, I can actually play, you know, a song or whatever, but that shit's hella whack, y'all. I don't even know why they switched everything over like that. They said, I guess it started like July. Well, it ain't even the 15th. So they're saying some shit's supposed to be happening on the 15th to where like you can't do certain things. When I went to my StreamYard, all my videos that I had, I wasn't able to play them. You know what I'm saying? It was ridiculous. So like I don't know why they're doing that. I think they're just kind of getting it to where, you know, people have to go ahead and buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a content creator or whatnot, and you're trying to do your thing, and you know they know we use intros and outro videos, that basically you have to buy it. So that means no duck. Also it was saying, I seen a post saying that they're gonna fucking start for content creators that want to, you know, that they pay or whatnot, monetize, that you have to use your own voice and all kind of shit. So I don't know what all that's coming from, but that's what it said. It said that you know, and I think that was part of, maybe I think the July 15th thing too, is for all the content creators that are doing that thing. What's up, Lakendra? You have to basically, you know, use your voice and everything like that. It's got to be you. So I was like, wow, that's wild. I should have screenshot it and put it on the community wall. I'll probably do that later so y'all could see that shit. You know what I'm saying? For content creators out there, so y'all could see. But I don't really know too many people that fucking don't have their voice going. But that was just really weird for them to put out a post like that saying that they're not going to be paying content creators if that's how you're getting down, which means Run rigs his money for replaying his content. Don't nobody be replaying my content, Peach. You know what I'm saying? So, but hold on one second, y'all. But I ain't gonna lie though, man. Like, yeah, Nisi, AI coming. I don't know if y'all seen it, man, but Ness had this thing that she put up. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was kind of dope. I honestly want to see a movie. I mean, they're already doing that, I'm sure, in Hollywood, but like even like somebody, you know what I'm saying, like around, you know what I'm saying, these different sectors, was to like make like a cool little maybe like 30-minute or so movie all AI'd out on just some dope ass shit, bro. But the way she was like Miami's and all that, that shit was, shout out to you, Ness. That was dope. For you to say you've been working on that or whatnot, that's dope, man. That's dope. That the way the music is and shit with the whole AI thing, that shit's like crazy. You know what I mean? I can't even play that. You know what I'm saying? The one that Charlie did for us. StreamYard, they playing, bro. Like I went and seen that shit and I was like, come on, man. like the whole little layout was different. I started hitting all my little fucking videos, right? I was like, why are none of them playing? And every time I kept hitting it, it was what's up, Dr. Soapy? And I was using the movie centers for show. For show, the twins for show. I was like, what the fuck isn't it playing the goddamn fucking video? And it just kept saying this, popping up this little bullshit. And all it would give me was the 30-second or 60-second whatever that fucking timer thing is, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this shit's crazy, bro. I just deleted all of them. I was thinking it was gonna let me play one. So I was like, man, let me delete all of them and try to keep one. Nope. I was like, let me just delete everything and try to just bring up one. Nope. I was like, hell no. Nah. So I was like, all right, well, shit. Let me see if I could fucking do the screen share. Yep. But then doing that, it's all funny and I don't know, man. I didn't like it. So, you know, my next live or whatever, I'm not even gonna try to do an intro fucking song. I'm not doing an outro. I'll just play a fucking song in the beginning just to get it shit ready and going. And it just really sucks, man, because like I really like certain people that put on productions, you know what I'm saying? Even like Shakim, Triggs. When they go live, you know, they play their videos or whatever, they clips or whatnot. And that's why I used to like, you know, playing like my videos and shit like that, just to have my own little thing, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to be boring, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be able to, like, you could hear some talking or whatnot, and then, you know, a cool video or song or whatever, or even let the audience choose, hey, next week you think you could play Wooty Whoop? You know what I mean? So now that StreamYard's doing all this shit, bro, it's like, it's hella whack. Nah, it's not that sincere. It's telling me that if I want to play any of my video, I have to buy the monthly fee. Yep, no more of that. That's all erased. So the only thing that what's up with it, John? Yeah, the link is out there, dog. I'll drop it again if you want to come up. But yeah, sincere. So they forcing your boy to go ahead and you know, get the thing. And the thing is that's cool, right? But if I'm gonna do that, then I might as well do the monetized thing. So I gotta clean up those videos, man, because you know, like Envy had told me, and I seen a YouTube video that I have, you know, saved, you know, telling me exactly on how to do it, you know, through my YouTube studios to clean up, you know, and let it, you know, clean it up basically. And then be telling me I can do like basically like probably like 2 lives and shit overnight. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just do that and then just, you know, get my monetization going, because I'm sure once I get that going, I'll go ahead and push to do like, you know, more lives, and you know, hopefully I get some members, you know what I mean? And if I get like a couple of members or whatnot, that'll be dope. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind seeing some green. I'm not gonna have no fucking crazy fucking membership thing, but I will have, you know, shit to do for members, you know what I'm saying? If I do, you know, monetize, that would definitely be a fact.
Right.
Just make sure your music isn't copyrighted. Right. And the person sincere that I played tonight, that was a Kai Bands. He's from the Bay. He's actually, you know what I'm saying, a good dude that I know in the car community. It's actually his son, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he's been doing this thing for a minute. He's got a couple of albums out. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thizzle. So he gave me the okay to go ahead and, you know, play all of his music if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, during my live. So that was dope. So, you know, just how I asked John last time he was here, you know, if, you know, he ever has any music that I could just play during my lives, that's good. You know, that would be cool, because, you know, that way I wouldn't have to worry about no copyright type bullshit on my fucking lives. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, That's what I'm trying to do. So I guess with this whole thing that they're doing now is probably a good thing. It's gonna make me have to go ahead and fix all them videos up, get the monetization going and moving forward, playing music that I can play, basically. So it sucks, but it's kind of forcing my hand right now because I don't like not being able to, play, intros and outros and shit like that. And then once I do that, y'all, I'll be able to like have, a banner and all that type of shit. And then I can, go ahead and get some dope ass fucking, moving shit in the background. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll look better also for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a better production for y'all.
What they doing that you saying you gotta make some adjustments?
Today when I came on and was setting up my shit, I went to enter the studio because I always like drop a new song or something, so I'll load it up, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And when I went into my media assets, that's what it was. Everything had switched up, bro, like the whole layout. And then when I went to all my videos that I've had in there, it wouldn't let me play not one of them, bro. And it kept giving me a caption saying that I had to buy the monthly for me to play my own videos. It would only give me the 30 or the 1 minute little bullshit timer, bro. So that's why I had to do a screen share to play my intro right now.
Oh, to play your own intro? Because
yeah, like any videos that you put in there. Because you remember how I told you, like I can import videos and it's easy, so then I could just play them, you know what I mean? It's just right there, bam. But now it's not giving me that. Now people that have the duck that you see up on the top, the free version, they're not letting you have that option anymore. You have to buy the fucking monthly for you to be able to do that.
What they charge your money on this joint?
$35.99.
$35.99, and then you got all the perks to go live as much as you want.
You can go live as much as you want. You could you get a better quality, like you get a 1080p. I mean, you do get perks, but now just for me to get my simple shit, I have to pay. You know what I'm saying? So it just sucks, So and that's why
basically it's gonna be $44.99. It's gonna be $45. That's I pay for it every month. So
see. So
yeah, so because they're gonna charge you tax.
But you say
there it is there.
Hey, what's your resolution now? If it ain't 10, you say you get 1080p. What's your shit right now?
720.
That's what I'm looking at now.
Yeah, well, but my camera and everything, because I got a Mac and my Mac Gold, so I'm not even using the best capability even on my camera.
Okay.
So that's got to be the next thing I got to do is I gotta get another fucking laptop just so I could kind of be a little bit more, cleaner and shit. You feel me?
Yeah. I be trying to, when I be jumping on here, I be want to go live from my stream from my laptop, but I gotta figure out how to get in. I'm logged into my YouTube account that I'm on right now on the laptop, but from the StreamYard, it's not letting me. I don't know. I gotta configure something so I can stream it from there instead of having to be.
Yeah, it should let you just go right in.
Yeah,
like I can go on my phone and come right in and be right there with y'all on my phone and shit as another bubble.
Yeah, right now, and then I'll be mad because unless I got my other phone, I can't see the comments at the same time. Because right now, when I go in the comments and shit, it'll like I can't see what y'all. I can hear y'all, but I can't see what's going on. See, so you in the show, everyone can see and hear you, but I can't. Matter of fact, I don't even see no chat. It's a chat on right now, right?
Yeah, don't start that again, John. You on that goddamn iPhone. We already know. But let me ask you this though, man. So, shit, you got the car squared away, everything's everything, brother.
Donuts and shit, man. Shit, nigga.
That's what's up, my nigga.
Red's got a nigga swinging donuts, high side and shit.
That's what's up, man.
Running red lights and stop sign. No, I'm back in the game though, bro. My shit is straight.
Everything has been on the up and up since. Nothing, no.
Man, bro, I'm talking about
perfect,
smooth. I just pulled up and stopped driving right now. I've been driving since I sent you that video. I've been driving.
Perfect, bro. Glad that shit worked out for you.
Nah, hell yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Cause I say, man, it gotta be something, man. And I knew you be fucking with the cars and shit. I said, man, let me holler at Riggs and see. And you just happen to know exactly what was going on. So yeah, shout out to the big homie Riggs, man. Part-time mechanic, part-time. You feel
Now, then
part
sometimes when you get put in situations, man, you figure things out and make it happen, bro. Because sometimes going to that fucking
Yeah.
mechanic ain't the ticket, bro. And sometimes even paying that ticket ain't the ticket, bro. It'd be like, what the fuck? I kind of just do that shit myself, nigga.
That's what man. I'll be trying to be on that same shit. That's why I be on YouTube and shit. And if I did pay a
Period.
mechanic, I be over his shoulder looking at what he doing, so I can figure out
Period.
this shit too
So
expensive.
it's in case that situation pop up
Yeah.
again, you gonna know how to take care of
Hell
that shit.
yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Even this time, because I told you I had already replaced the thermostat the first time, but this time I was just way faster at okay, boom, take off the air hose, taking the filter panel up out of there, tightening the clamps back up, making sure I seal this off so don't nothing spill, the coolant don't spill out all over the belts. Like I just was, you feel me? I'm getting more seasoned with it. You feel me? I
Off
just was
top.
rusty I was just rusty because I ain't did that shit in like over a year and shit. So I'm like, damn, I ain't remember. Like, did it come with a housing or was it just I didn't remember that, but I guess maybe it did. I don't know, but either way, I replaced the whole, and my shit I ain't had no problems, bro.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like my BM, she had a little bit of game. But I taught her a little bit of game, bro. Like, shit, you be out there just in case, you know what I'm saying? Nigga can't get to you right away. And then these little situations happen, you know how to troubleshoot shit, you feel me? So you could,
Yeah,
get back up on the road and you know what I'm saying, pretty much to the house. Cause I'm really big on that, bro. Like and my son even know, bro, like some bullshit can happen and we get like, on the side of the road and nigga will figure some shit out, my nigga. We getting off the side of this motherfucking road, you feel me? Like we
yeah,
gonna make
yeah,
it
yeah.
happen, bro.
Real
And get it
shit.
to the little gas station, whatnot, and whatever maneuvers we got to do, and we gonna make it do what it do. Or if I got to get the fucking tow truck, it is what it is. But 9 times out of 10, we gonna get the fuck up off this motherfucking freeway.
Right. It cannot just
Period,
be
bro.
sitting. And that'd be the most uncomfortable shit because them cars, every time they pass by, they
Zooming, they
shaking your
shaking your
shit.
shit, bro. Like you don't even know really how serious that shit is until you on the side of that motherfucker.
Hey, no cap. I got a cousin, bro. This nigga had broke down on side of the freeway. I think he was drunk, so he like had just like fell asleep. Nigga, not an 18-wheeler, a fucking yeah, damn near like an 18-wheel semi, bro. One of them big ass trucks, bro.
Yeah,
Maybe an 18-wheeler hit him, bro. Knocked him out of the car, bro, down like a mountain, bro. The nigga died like 4 times or some shit, bro. They brought him back to life. Nigga said he was on the hospital bed. He said blood was coming out of every part of his body.
yeah, that's
Blood
wild,
was coming
bro.
out of every part of his body. And the only reason he survived, they say, is because he was so drunk he was asleep when it happened. So he really didn't he just was asleep and then woke up in the fucking like coma, like or whatever the fucking they brought him back and he walking around right now. He got like a slight limp, but God is good though, man. Still here.
Shit, hell yeah, bro. To have a
Yeah.
little slight limp and go through all that shit, fuck.
Crazy, man. That's why I say like that being on side of the freeway shit, man. Car people don't know how to drive, bro. California crazy. Motherfuckers will come through just swerve, not paying attention, and boom. You know.
Yeah, that ain't the ticket, bro. I've been in a pretty bad accident on 880, bro. Like that shit, 880's wow. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So,
But
and
880 is
and when
south, ain't it?
what happened?
880 is south, ain't it?
Yeah, run through like Oakland and everything.
But is that what take you like to San Jose and shit like that?
Yep, it'll turn into 17 and
Yeah,
take you all the way to Santa Cruz.
yeah, I'll be truck driving on that shit, bro. They got the fucked up
Hmm.
way, man. All them damn bumps and potholes and that shit done. That shit ain't safe, man. If you riding, especially if you in a box truck and you got them
Well,
skinny wheels.
motherfuckers be trying to race a lot on 880, and it'd be a cold little freeway, bro.
That shit mayne, man. I'll be driving on that motherfucking shit. I'll be prayed up every time, niggas. I don't know what's gonna happen on that joint. Yeah, for real, for real.
What's been up
Yeah.
with you, Be Easy?
Hey, could you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, same old same, you know what I mean?
Nothing new, huh?
I mean, nothing worth turning it into a stream about.
You,
No,
what
that's for
about what?
sure, for sure.
What about what you
It's,
told me we was talking about earlier? Then
What was y'all talking
I
about
mean,
earlier, nigga? What you
I
trying to conceal, my nigga? What you
no, because
concealing, nigga?
hey, I'm trying to be respectful of your stream. It seemed like you had a direction that you was going with it. You feel me? But I mean,
Nah.
if John wanted, okay. I mean, John could speak on what we were saying.
now I got a look. We was talking about random. We talked about a few things, but you was like, "Let's do a stream about it." Then I was like, "Well, shit, it's nothing." I'm like, "Shit, we could bring it up." Uh,
Whatever you want to talk about, Big Rig, giving you the floor.
okay. Now he trying to put it on me. CV, you have
Hey, me, he's a cold dude, bro. Hey, he think he's slick
I,
though. He ain't as slick as he think. Sometimes
Hey,
I just let the
hey,
nigga get away with this shit because it's
hey,
like, okay, bro, just for you even coming with it, you got that. But
hey, for
this
real, Big
nigga,
Rig.
boy,
So,
oh
hey,
boy.
Big Rig. Sometimes you be dabbed out, and then other times that nigga be on everything moving.
this nigga B this nigga B brought up. He was talking about how we start talking about the baddies culture or some shit like that. What you said, you was like,
Yeah, how did we start talking about that? But essentially, we was talking about
we said this shit got
damn,
an
yeah. Go ahead, and then we'll feed off each other because I'm really
okay.
trying to think how did we get on that shit?
Okay, I think what it was we was talking about something else at first, and we was talking about I don't know, it might have been this is what it was. So Instagram, there was a post that showed like now you can add
Oh, Mexican. It was like some Hispanic dudes. They made an AI version of some Latina baddies, and then essentially you were saying, "Damn, anybody is getting called a baddie now," and it kind of went down a rabbit hole from there.
Yeah, that's what it was. So they got a thing now where you could just add some females to your picture, you know what I'm saying, to make it look like you got some girls with you. And they were saying now you could add AI, you could add baddies. But when I seen the females that they added, it was all like, which nothing against Latino women, but I'm just saying the ones that they was adding, it was just like, I don't know, I guess any basic uh a certain race is just a baddie now because I'm like, you feel me? How did they meet that qualification based off the pictures I seen? And B was like, yeah, a lot of people, they feel like, if it's light skin, or some people would say if it's dark, people go off their
Yeah,
preference.
there's favoritism towards it.
Right. And then what I was saying was, I'm like, it was just corny because I'm like, man, come on, man. This is if that's the case, I feel like they could have did better with what they was adding to the picture. But we turned in on it, turned into the whole term baddie in general is just a turn off, like, because it's like, man, come on, man. When what B was saying, which he can expound on, when he was saying, well, really when they say baddie, is short for a bad bitch. That's really what they saying. Like, okay, this is a
Yeah.
bitch, but now they just say baddies, right? But then we like, okay, but what is really, you know what I mean? A lot of times the term bad literally end up being that, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all it is. It be bad everything. Yeah, they might look attractive, but you know what I'm saying? The energy be bad, spirit be bad, characteristics, personality be bad, just all around bad for you. And
Hey,
they
hold on, John. Remember that one group? They tried to tell us a long time ago. They said never trust a big butt and a smile. That girl is what?
poison. Yeah,
BBD.
they, yeah.
Come on, bro.
Bell
They
Biv
tried to tell
DeVoe.
us.
No
There
cap.
you go.
That
No
was a
cap.
good
They
ass
told us a
album too.
long.
That album was dope.
Hey, that shit was fire,
Going
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, they
That
was at
shit
a
still
time
go
with that
crazy
one.
right now. Hey,
Hell
we
yeah, you can
talking
slap it
about
right
though,
now.
they got baddies every city. Yeah, hell yeah, still right now to this day. But
Hey,
they
and
got
not only
baddies,
that, John.
Bay
John, those
go.
shows don't do them no justice. You feel me? So when you saying you a baddie, and then it's like, okay, cool. Let's see what the baddie's about. You turn on the show Baddies, and all it is a bunch of goofy bitches fighting all the time. It's like, damn, I mean, who really wants that? You feel me? Like if somebody is just
My
trying to be chill.
shit froze up.
You good.
No, you good.
No,
You good. I think we
you
can
right
still
on
hear you.
that one though, B, because when you do watch the show
Speak on it, Big
Baddie,
Red.
it be off the hook. my son be watching that shit, and I be like, son, what is this, bro? What are they doing? He's like, man, dad, they be tripping. And I'm
Hey,
just
cause
like, what the fuck?
Big Rig, it do be entertaining because they gonna get some attractive women, right? They body's gonna be right, face card gonna be right, but then they gonna be acting just like niggas, right? So that puts you in pretty much an uncomfortable, untenable position, right? Let's say, Big Rig, you smooth and mellow, but let's just say you was just a turned up street nigga, and then you around some chick that's acting more street than you. I mean, how are you gonna fall back, or you feel me? You gonna ramp it up to DMX level? It's like, damn, you feel me? A chick over there, they saying nigga more than you, they cussing more than you and shit like that. You feel me? She smoke more weed than you, drink more bottles than you. Like that may be cool for some, but for other cats, they don't see it as like the most attractive thing on earth. You feel me?
Right.
But I
Right.
guess it's just different strokes for different folks. My thing is, I don't really a lot of niggas that complain about this shit, they be going after it. So,
That's a fact.
so,
That's
so me,
going. They hyping them up, bro. Hey, I
speak
seen
on it, John.
Hey, cause I seen a post that say, man, a lot of these females will know they basic and how lame they is if y'all stop being so damn thirsty and clouting their head up, bro. Got them thinking, you know what I'm saying? That they more than what they is, man. That's what it's about. Like you say, they be going for it. Stop giving them that attention. Don't even give them that validation, and eventually they'll be forced to conform to change. Because think about it, right? Let's talk about Kevin Gates and the Brittany Rayner chick, right? She got it popping off by, I guess, what she was messing with some famous person,
She's
and then
messing with a basketball player, PJ Washington.
okay,
She basically stiffed him out of a baby, and she was basically saying, yeah, she didn't want to be with the nigga, she just want to fuck him over.
hey, wait, so she got a baby by that dude?
Yeah, PJ Washington. Yeah, that she got a baby by him. Then she went off and started doing like her ultimate thought thing. Then she turned into a Muslim or something, or claimed to be a
Now,
Muslim, and
stop right.
married Kevin Gates for like 2 weeks or something, and then divorced.
Now that's what
Peach
I'm.
said women that have their ish together are considered basic.
Who said that?
Peach.
Oh, yeah, and that's wrong, bro, because that ain't basic. That's actually
Hey,
rare.
that's what we was touching on. Remember, a wise person told me, if you want a good woman, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm remixing the words, but this the sentiment. If you want a good woman, more than likely they're not going to be labeled a bad bitch. Go ahead, John.
That's a
Oh,
fact.
facts. And what I was talking
That's
about
a fact.
what I was talking about was, okay, Brittany Renner, she popped off just being, of course, you know what I'm saying, she looks physically attractive or whatever, you know what I mean, and she was with a sports player or whatever, and she would be what would be considered a baddie or whatever, right? But then after a while, that got played out, and then what she do? She switched and tried to act conservative and act like she Muslim, and she put the hijab on and all that,
I seen that.
which made her appear to be, less worldly and more of a prized possession, only to turn around in like 2 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, and go right back to what she was doing, talking about she divorced and this and that. But it's like, bro,
Now she's saying she ain't never gonna let her man, no man, hold her down. It's like you was doing this shit on your own. Like there
no,
was no gun to her head forcing her to do this goofy shit, bro.
wasn't held down. She was, if anything, that's what kept her 15 minutes of fame going. Because who was, I forgot about her. You know what
Hey
I'm
y'all,
saying?
I'm reading the chat. So y'all, if y'all got anything y'all want to say, type it in the chat. Peach said men see the outside appearance, but I bet if you go in these women's bathrooms, you would have a better outlook on your preferences. Fuck. She said them hoes basically be nasty as fuck.
Hey,
Hey,
we
damn,
spoke
bro,
on
we
that too.
damn, hey, damn, the chat, we spoke on that too, bro. I
Spoke on
told,
that too.
I'll tell
Hey
this,
chat, go ahead and type away. I will read your shit. Just type away, chat. I got you.
Hey, no cap. Some of
bruh.
these self esteem be so high that if you told them that, you know, say for example, if they just needed to take a shower, man, they'll flip it and turn it into some kind of way to insult you, like you tripping, like it's something wrong with you.
And
Your
and
nose
then
broke.
then they gonna also find a way to take a dig at you. So they gonna say, my last nigga didn't trip. He thought it smelled good. So now you trying to like
God
make me
damn,
jealous.
this
I'm
nigga,
just
Nobody
saying you
ever
trying to
can.
make me jealous. You trying to make me jealous when I'm really like if you musty. Think of it like this, bro. If we at the mall and John got a booger in his nose, should I just let him just walk around with the booger? Hey, bro, you feel me?
absolutely not.
You see what I'm saying? So if your shit is, you know what I mean, a little bit pungent, and you feel me, it smells like a
What's up, boss
salmon
lady?
cookout. Hey, I'm just trying to like, you feel me? If it
Hey,
Right.
smells
but
like the you feel me, aisle 5 and Safeway, I ain't trying to like be funny. It's just like, hey, I'm telling you this. Or what's the alternative? I just let you be funky, and then you feel me, like
Hey,
does
what did
my
DOC say? Is it funky enough?
hey
I'm
man,
just saying,
What's up,
does my
melanated?
sense of smell not matter? You feel me? Go ahead, John.
we gotta be, because you know what it is. We gotta remain humble in all aspects, no matter what status or quote unquote where we feel like we at or where we get to. Because guess what? Everybody on this planet, we made from dirt. The dust we gonna return. And if you don't shower, you will start to stink. You will start to smell. And it's just that, I think people let like I say, the status thing, it goes to their head to the point where they forget that they human beings. They feel like because they fuck with this athlete or this famous actor or this famous rapper or whatever, they got this job title, they feel like they feel like they
This
are
degree,
beyond. Yeah, that shit don't mean you don't gotta wash your ass, or it don't mean, or let me say this, right? Maybe you do wash your ass, but maybe what you wash for one thing, maybe what you eat, what you intake, maybe you put all types of miscellaneous porks inside your body and you just eat all this random stuff, and maybe
now,
that's what's
John, you
causing
know
you,
they don't want to hear that, bruh.
or
That's true. Peach
or
says a woman
I
should
think I
want.
froze
I
up.
don't mean to shortstop you. No, you didn't. You
Yeah, you
good.
froze a little
A
bit,
wo-
John.
a woman should want to clean up for a man after being in a club out in the elements. I wouldn't take offense. Hell, let's take a shower together.
Bro,
Fact.
shout out to Peach, bro. Like, when we touch, bro, all
See,
the
I
Shit.
shit
gotta
the
get my
chat is saying.
I can't even
Hey,
see what it's saying.
yeah,
That's
I can't
okay,
even.
John. I'll read it out, John, because I
Yeah,
know you
yeah,
can't
yeah. I
see the
can't see the.
chat, brother.
Nah,
Yeah, I
man, I
can't see
gotta
right now,
be able to see Riggs. This ain't working. Hold on, man. Hold on.
And
bro.
then
Adamant
Mahogany
with that.
says, "What kind of woman are you around? Real women behave like
Y'all
ladies.
trying,
Ladies are clean and
hey B,
smell good. That's what's up. That's a
they
fact.
trying
Man.
y'all
No,
treat me
no.
like I'm Munchie B or
Yeah, that's
Shout out to
no.
Munchie
So
B, man.
niggas
no.
treat me
So
like
to the chat, like what we speaking on is past experiences. Also, obviously, testimony from other dudes. You tell a story. Hey, Big Rig, I was fucking with this chick. This happened. Oh wow, this shit happened to me. So you feel me? Some of the stories, some of the experiences, the analysis and observation is not based on all personal experience. It's like personal, anecdotal. Obviously, a lot of shit that you can just see, from all the videos and a lot of admission of chicks. But I do agree, you know, like with the vagina, when you reach down there, you feel me, you always got to do that smell test, you feel me, you do the foreplay, you're kissing on the neck and all the shit, and you slide down and you got to slide them fingers in, you got to find a way back to get them fingers to your nose and get a whiff, and then
The,
you feel me.
the
I'm
boss
just
lady
saying,
says the woman smells herself before you do, bro.
hey, I
she
don't know about
should.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
that's what I'm saying. She
I don't
should,
know,
and
bro.
and
I
we
don't know
using
about
that
that, man,
term
because
woman
I'm gonna tell you,
loosely, right?
I'm a firm believer that
The dip and
everybody
sniff
cannot
test,
smell
boss
themselves.
lady said.
Hey, that's exactly what she know
And
what it
then
is.
Pete said, I seen something on YouTube where men like the smelly pussy. I don't want no man like that. That nigga
No, you know what?
nasty.
Hey,
Be real.
speaking of
You ain't never had a female be like, "Is something wrong?" And you like, "Motherfucker, you don't,
yeah, bro,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know what,
yeah.
you don't
It's
know
like,
what's wrong here." Like, bro, I don't know.
yeah,
I
it's
don't.
like, hey, John, it's like, fuck, I gotta put it in subtitles or something. You feel me? But Yeah, that
Hey,
no, that's wild, bruh. As
All
soon
right,
as you
uppity.
pull,
Hey, uppity, you can make it grown if you want, but you have a great night though, uppity.
hey, Big Rick, what was that last comment you had read?
Damn, I don't remember, bro.
Okay.
Damn. Was it the dip and sniff test that boss lady said?
No, I think it was one after that. But if you don't remember it, it's okay.
The one where she
would.
said she seen something on YouTube where men like the smelly pussy.
Oh, there you go. That's what it was. So John had brought up Kevin Gates. Kevin
Mm-hmm.
Gates is like a nasty ass, and he said he like eating like period pussy and all this
Oh
stuff like
wow,
that.
did he?
I heard the nigga
Yeah,
piss or
yeah,
something.
he said he
That
liked
may
that
be a
shit, bro.
fetish for some people, bro. I've
For
never heard
it's
of that though.
for
That's
some
wild.
people,
I
yeah,
think
for some people it is, bro.
yeah, some niggas is
Wow.
It's just like water sports, bro. You feel me? A lot of people like water sports,
some
bro.
niggas
That's
is
a big
carnivores
thing.
out here.
I don't mind water sports, but I think I would mind that.
Oh, I got the phone now.
Okay, okay, got you.
I'm just
Hold on. Now,
Hey,
now,
hey, Big Rig. You know that saying though. Don't knock it until you try it.
man, you
I don't
crazy.
think I'm gonna try that. What's going on, Shame and Scandal? And Boss Lady,
No,
I gotta agree with you.
hey,
That is
Riggs,
fucking disgusting.
hey, Riggs, what about that last episode when I came in hella late and you was on there talking about, yeah, I'll try to please. What you say? You always want to please your woman and all that. What if she on? That's her. She on that type of time, like nigga. She want the
Happy
Or
wife, happy
she wants
life.
medium rare.
it's not gonna happen.
She,
Because like I said, also in that same
He wants a
like I said in
Powerpuff
that
Kid.
same stream, there's always boundaries. You feel me? Like some certain things there is boundaries, you know what I'm saying? And it's either to be respected or we gotta neglect this shit and it probably
I see
just
the
ain't gonna
chat
work.
now.
I mean, that's the least you could do. It don't they say to death do you part?
He said that's nasty. That's filthy.
Well, it sounds like you're definitely down for that type of activity be easy, and that's cool, bro. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna get an audience of others to be on that same page with you, especially on this fucking panel right now. I think you're the only one that's willing to go ahead and you know have
No, I was just going
that
off of your.
taster's
I was
choice.
just
You know
going
what I'm
off your
talking about?
last. I was just going off your last stream. You feel me?
No,
You were
you
saying
couldn't have
whatever it
because I
takes.
said there's been no, you couldn't have because I said there was boundaries. And if you just heard me say before that hell no, there ain't no fucking way,
Y'all was
you
wild
can't
shit on
base
that.
it on my past stream, brother.
I was on some wild shit on that stream, man. Cause wasn't somebody talking about a dude ain't gay if he just cause he like his backdoor play with or some shit like that. And I was like,
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
don't
what the
agree with
fuck?
that. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
yeah, I
And
said what?
yeah, and the reason why
Oh, see, I missed that part.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
it
the
was
reason
funny,
why that
bro.
was said was because
That's wild.
the back door area is supposed to be known as a very what is an erogenous or erotic whatever the fuck zone, but
Erogenous zone.
you know
He
what I'm
not.
saying? But at the same time, as a man, for you to try to say that that's not the case. I mean, you're being penetrated, so I mean, I can't look past that. I can't put you in the same box as me. So I mean, I couldn't say that's normal activity. So a ninja like him might say anything, boss lady. I don't. Let me see. And Kevin Gates got it. Yeah, Kevin Gates is cold, boss lady. Big Rick Slaps, read what I said. I bet he would think again. Okay, what did you say, Peach? TMI, but he would stop if he got a clot. Come on, Peach. Why you want me to read that? You nasty. Jesus. Nobody sticking
Sound like
anything up
sound
my ass.
sound like
Fuck out of here.
the chat on that tight time.
Man, Peach is
That
wilding,
chat
man.
that chat on that bloody time.
Yeah, if y'all got any questions in the chat, man, I'm reading them though. Well, go ahead. I wasn't trying to shortstop y'all's conversation, man. Go ahead. So y'all was
No, you
talking about the
good.
baddies. Y'all was talking about the baddie situation and how they act on the TV show. And then you was also saying how like basically the baddies is basically the Latinas. That's how they're placing it. Like if you're a Latina, you basically a baddie. Any other race,
Well,
I wouldn't go that far just to say that Latinas is just some goofy cats. What they do is when they see lighter, fairer skin, they consider that exotic or exoticals. And
Right.
some people may be, you know what I mean. If they're used to, staying within, their race or their ethnic group, a lot of these other races are like the forbidden fruit because all of these groups, every one of them is anti-black. You feel me? So some people, it's kind of like the thrill of the chase. You feel me? Oh, I ain't supposed to be sneaking into her room. Oh, I know her brother and her other family members don't fuck with me, but I'm still gonna hit that because a lot of that shit it just be turning into lust and shit. You feel me? Because some dudes that get into some goofy shit where it's like, man, I don't fuck with black women. They got attitude. Get with a Latina, she be cussing that nigga out, slapping him and shit. She's spicy. That bitch got an attitude. You feel me? But she's
hey,
Right.
Latina, so
Mike,
so you like her. You feel me? So you trying to justify Asians and shit. You think Asians is just like, especially one that's smart and she got a more degree and making more money than you think she ain't gonna have an attitude with you? Oh man, I'm fucking her, I'm piping her down. All right, bro. She gonna have some shit to say. She gonna have an attitude. Her family don't already want you to be with her. You feel me? So a lot of that shit be cast just like you feel me, insecure, self-hate, incel. So they be trying to call anything sometimes with a lighter skin a baddie because they grew their life not being able to get those chicks. So any chick that's out of reach for a lot of dudes they consider a baddie too. You feel me? But those same out of reach chicks is getting pumped and dumped by somebody else. It's
Hmm.
just you don't got enough prestige or you ain't on this echelon to where they gonna take you serious. But yeah, like they get it slutted out, smutted out. Some is flying to Dubai, getting 50K to get shitted on, brown showers and all this other type of shit. You don't got enough, you feel me? You just don't got enough weight or clout to compete with that. So dudes be putting these chicks on a pedestal, vagina worshiping, calling them a baddie, but that's why they say one man's trash is someone's treasure. To
Look
you,
at
that baddie is
I,
somebody else's trash receptacle.
look at Boss Lady's comment she left in the chat. Like I said, y'all, go ahead and leave your messages in the chat. I will read them.
what she say, Riggs?
It's right there.
It
Oh,
says,
Um,
don't nobody really want black women no more anyway. They think these other races are exotic when they really only want your penis.
oh, well, I think we no. Everybody wants black women. I think they want black men too. The thing is, black women don't
we're all
want
adults,
black women.
Mahogany. We're all adults.
Black women don't want to be black. Not all, but I'm saying a lot of black women don't want to be black women, and I say that because they don't want to be in their natural state. The black woman's natural essence in her natural state is her most vibrant and most powerful and purest form. Once you add all the weave and the different futures of
It's
different
like
nations,
stepping on the dope.
you're right. You stepping on the dope. You feel me?
you 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 had the purest form, and now remember, I always use this example. Remember when they had that Sir Mix-a-Lot song? There was a white girl in there. It was like, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. Like they used to like having a big butt. Like that wasn't cool. Like they used to clown black women for having curves and a big butt. They used to clown black women for having natural big lips. Now what do they want? The big curvy butt, the natural lips. They want kinky hair and afros and all this shit. Go
they
ahead,
got it.
John.
They got
You
it
see
now.
Boss Lady's comment right there.
She said,
And in our natural state, we get called nappy headed and bald headed.
"Nah, hell no, not when you bad, not when you so called bad. You don't shit. I see some fine ass bald headed black women. Hey, bro, let me tell you this, man.
And remember Nia Long and Friday with that short haircut?
Fine as fuck,
Nobody.
Absolutely.
Oh
man.
my
Fine as fuck,
goodness.
bro.
Holly Berry and what the James Bond movie and stuff. So I get I'm not gonna totally dismiss because cats do say that, but that's not no excuse. Because right now, if I'm just over here like John, man, your beard is dusty and shit like that, is that gonna stop you from doing the proper skincare treatment to make sure your beard? You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you don't want to hear it, it makes you uncomfortable, but it's like you still got to keep on keeping on. So that is a valid point. And for me, I personally, I don't know how y'all feel, but I don't mind weave on occasion, right? It's a special occasion, and you feel like, okay, look, this occasion I want to do this, but once you make that part of your identity, I think kind of what John is saying, it does seem like it's something deeper within you. You know, it's in you, not on you. So it's like I don't
Right.
know if I could really truly, how could you truly love me if you don't fully love yourself?
Right.
And then there goes Shame and Scandal's comment.
Shame and Scandals is the one that tried to say I looked at like B2K last time,
Yes,
I
it
think.
is. She
And
was on your
Yeah,
helmet.
Seamus.
She
He
said a
was
lot of
on it.
black women won't date outside her race.
that's cap. What?
That
That's
that's
cap.
I
stupid.
don't know.
That's
That's
stupid,
cap,
Cal.
nigga. They
I don't
love.
know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. On Instagram,
Hey,
it's
and
not
technically, according to the CDC,
You
don't
look
got.
great,
I always
Peach.
tell people, don't take my word
And
for it.
let's
According
fucking
to the
forget it.
CDC, more black women, and this ain't my stats. Look it up from the CDC. More black
What's up, a
women
brother of a
have
certain age?
more black women have biracial babies than black men. This is according to the CDC. There
I
is
believe
more
it.
black, yeah, there's more black women than black men for one. There's the majority of black men, I think between 18, I forgot the age, they don't have kids. So it's a lot of niggas like Future. Future is one dude. How many kids he got? Like 10 or something like that. Nick Cannon, one dude. How many kids he
12.
got?
12.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Country Wayne, one dude. How many kids he got? You see what I'm saying? So it's more women that have kids than men. And I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. I'm just saying a lot of times they'll be like, oh, these niggas deadbeats. I'm like, actually, y'all got a lot of biracial babies out there. So you got with a Latino Edgar and he pumped and dumped you. And now you blaming black men for that. You feel me?
Mm.
So though, I'm not saying it's all, but it's a significant amount to where you dig into the stats. What are the true numbers? But see, people don't want to break down the data and disaggregate because then you got to have the uncomfortable conversations, and then that's where people start talking about kids out of wedlock and you got 3 kids, how many different baby daddies, like this shit that people don't want to confront. You got one white baby daddy, one black baby daddy, one Latino baby daddy. This is shit people don't want to confront. So it's better to just say I have 3 kids and niggas ain't shit. But when you say niggas, you referring to black men. But you ain't talking about one of those niggas is one of the white dude. You ain't talking about one of those niggas is a
Facts.
Jorge, right? So
Facts.
like let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, I appreciate your likes. I got 30 likes out there, y'all. I appreciate that.
We going up in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Keep them comments coming. I'm trying to hold on.
But Big Rig, you didn't really chime in. I mean, how do you feel about baddies? Is that the typical type of woman that you go after from what you see on the show? Is that the type of vibe that you flow with, or what?
No. Even, my past, what I used to like, I don't like anymore, bro. I kind of switched up kind of that whole imaging thing, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it comes with a certain attitude and a certain way of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm more just the more laid back, chill, and not
You more
really.
about your peace now, right? You want the
Absolutely.
peace. Hey, I'll say this:
Absolutely.
I'll take peace over pretty.
Absolutely.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Right.
I like pretty.
Right. I was just about to
I'm just saying I
get on that.
value peace more. Go ahead,
But
Big Rig.
and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like there was just, certain
I
things
can
that,
agree with that.
that I used to like and that I was attracted to. And I just noticed what that type, you know what I'm saying, it came with something. So like, yeah, I'm not on that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Definitely about my peace. You know what I'm saying? As long as you check certain boxes, man, we good. But you know what I mean? But all that old other shit, man, I let all that type of shit go, bro. That's for the birds. That's for somebody
Hey,
else to go ahead and you go.
hey,
Hey,
somebody pick up this slack. Hey, cause
go
Big Rig,
ahead.
one of the thing me and John was talking about, and I was telling him I got a saying, man, like you know the prettiest, the finest, the most gorgeous women is gonna give you the biggest headache. It's gonna be a
What's up, boss
migraine.
lady? Is that
What?
you?
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What's up with it?
Boss
What's
What's
going
lady.
up?
Yeah.
on?
Stop playing.
Yeah. So I came to tap into the conversation, but go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, okay, for
Okay,
sure.
yeah, no, I was just saying, oftentimes, and obviously this is not 100% or absolute, but a significant amount of times, man, the most beautiful woman that you get is gonna give you the biggest headache because, like Big Rig was saying, with the imaging and all this type of stuff, Big Rig, all of us on here, we have nice things, we have flashy, attractive cars and stuff. So once you set that standard, bro, you gotta pull up like that all the time. You feel me? You gotta
Mm,
pull up like that. You have to go to places that meet your standard. So if you saying, "Hey, chick, I'm trying to just get to know you," you feel me? Here, let me take you to Applebee's or a walk on the beach, which should be cool for a good woman, but for a bad bitch, that's unacceptable. Like, nigga,
mm,
you ain't finna take me for no free. You feel me? I got dudes that want to fly me out and shit. You see what I'm
right.
saying? Like, it's gonna be unacceptable. Then, even though you got bands in your pocket, you gonna be seen as a broke nigga. So now you got a reputation of a broke nigga that's like, oh, he can't hang and all this shit. It's like, nah, I'm broke, but I'm concerned. I mean, I ain't broke, but I'll act broke, baby. And I'll play conservative with my coin. But then I'll see other dudes who don't got it, they spend a band on a chick, and then I'm like, you hit that right? It's like, nah, man, but oh, I got a 3 day limit, so it's like you gonna spend a band each date until you get the buy. It's just crazy, bro. And then you can get a good woman, who's not a baddie, who will cook for you, clean for you, believe in you. You feel
Mm,
me? Submit to your agenda. You'll want to submit to her. You may even want to have kids with her. Regardless, y'all have a cohesive unit. You feel me? She ain't on there twerking. You feel me? She don't got no BBL, she don't got no lip fillers and stuff. But you want the prestige or the assumed prestige of pulling up with this baddie, so niggas could be like, "Man, did you see Big Rig chick? Yeah, what it was? Did you see Big Rig headache? You know how much that
mm.
shit cost? You feel me? She gonna want you to keep up for the BBL, you to pay for the nails, you for do this, and then you like, hey babe, could you help me get some rims for my car? I ain't helping no nigga. Da, da, da. It's like it just goes back and forth. A good woman ain't gonna do you like that, and good women ain't bad bitches. Go ahead, Big Greg.
I want to see a boss lady ready to jump in there. You there, boss lady?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm here. I want to know what city you in? Where you at? What state?
Who are you
Who's
You ain't
asking
got to
me?
speaking?
get. You ain't got to give your city or whatever. But I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure out where you getting these ideas of dating from because I don't see that. And I'm in the Bay. I don't see that.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
in the
in the
Bay
bay too.
also.
So what idea? Tell us what ideas you're seeing.
What's up, Miss Piggy?
Niggas don't want us. Simple as that. They get these biracial ass relationships. They proud of those children. They embrace those children a lot more than they do these black ass kids that they got. Let's just keep it a
Damn.
buck. Let's keep it a stack. That's what I see. They be proud as hell. They'll walk down the street with a baby buggy when that baby biracial. When it's black though, they ain't quick to do that.
Hey, but if
Yeah, speak on that,
I'm
John.
telling
I
you
ain't
what I
seeing that.
see. I'm telling you what
That
I
that
see.
ain't that ain't what I see.
Man, come on
look,
now.
Go
look though,
Then
go
you
boss
ahead,
then you
lady.
John.
got rose tinted glasses on then. Cause that's what I see.
Look here though, right?
And
If
I ain't
So
if
on no nigga
everything you
bashing
see is
shit.
right.
look,
No,
Everything
no,
you
speak
see
your
is right.
shit.
wait. If the baby is biracial, but
If
it's a
the
male,
baby is
if
biracial,
look,
niggas have a tendency to embrace those children more than they do when their child
no.
is fully black.
No, man. I think what it is, as long as
Bullshit.
it's biracial and the man
More
is the
black
one
women
that
do
bears
that.
the look. As long as the father is the one that bears the seed, then that's the more dominant gene. So you will label it biracial, but I'm gonna label that baby black. So just because this baby is black, but this baby has different features than a baby that's fully black, the baby's still black because the daddy black. The
And the
fathers,
I
whites
know you.
don't
I know you
the
are who
whites
your
don't
father
accept them
is.
as mixed.
You're not
Yeah, the
getting what
whites
I'm
don't accept
saying.
them as
I said
mixed.
when those babies are biracial, the black man embraces that child more.
nah.
I
In
mean,
my
No,
Big
you
opinion,
Rig, if anyone, you could
in
speak on
this
that.
day
Big
and
Rig,
time,
is
that's
that
what I
true?
see.
you know what I
No,
think in
I
this
don't
day and
see that.
time? I think in
Okay,
this day
well,
and
I don't
time,
whatever.
see that.
I will say this. I think in this day and time, the media has a mass agenda to
That's
want
just
that
my
to be.
opinion.
They want that to
No, and that's
be
fair.
the.
That's fair.
No, I can respect your opinion though. I just feel like that's what the media wants us to. That's what they push. Like if you look at the Gerber baby ads, or if you just look at commercials, or just the mainstream media, of course they tend to push biracial, imagery in our faces more and more and more because they want to just dim the light of our full-blooded
Give me a
people.
second, y'all.
The same way how the more the years go by, you notice they keep tainting the skin tone. Like, say for example, about 20 years from now, they gonna say Tupac was a white man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like if we don't stop what's going on, so it's like I just feel like I see why
Yeah, it's
you
what
say
they did
what
with
you
the Egyptians.
yeah, I see why she thinks what she thinks. I'm not saying she's wrong. I respect her opinion. I just think that no, it's not. It kind of like the same way how when we said, "Hey, a black woman, we love y'all in y'all natural state," and somebody say, "No, we get called nappy headed, this and that." Yeah, like that's the trajectory
I
that the
said that.
main.
I
Oh, that
said
was
that.
you. Okay, yeah, I
I
didn't
most
know who. I
definitely
just
said that. Let me tell you something. Now, I'm in my 40s. I'm in a work environment, right? So, um, I had a Hispanic ask me at work a couple weeks ago, why do blacks get offended when you guys get called nappy headed? And I had to pause for a second. And I looked at him and I said, what? I said, why would you ask something like that? I said, that's a very offensive word. It really is. I don't even like other black people calling me that. And what made you ask that in a work environment?
Mhm.
So he gave a dumbass response because I'm not gonna go in any work environment and I'm not gonna be sitting up attacking anybody's fucking race, anybody's sexuality, or none of that kind of crap. I don't do that on
Mhm.
no job. And
Mhm.
I felt like he knew that that word was derogatory and he said it anyway. And I don't give a fuck about you having no biracial family members and none of that shit. Ain't none of that shit cool. Cause I'm not
Facts.
gonna say nothing derogatory towards you or your race that I know might so in order for him to ask that question, he knew that it was something wrong with that word. And I looked at him and I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I said, you say that to the wrong black person, they might beat your ass. So it's just not cool. It ain't cool. No type of way to say that to nobody. That's not a word that you just throw around in no professional environment. Absolutely the fuck not.
A lot of times though, I'm not
And
saying
that,
he
and this
didn't
was
know
coming
better.
and this was coming from a 50-something-year-old Hispanic male. You
Well,
get what I'm
see,
saying?
yeah, but I mean, was he raised? Is he used to being around our type of people though? Because sometimes when
Yeah,
we are in,
yeah, he was.
he was,
Yeah.
so he should have knew better. Okay, I don't
This
know what's up.
motherfucker wearing this motherfucker wear Jordans, this motherfucker wear polo. Yeah,
Okay,
all that type of
okay,
shit.
but you know what? But wait though, see, because everybody loves our culture to the point to where, like you say, they address like us and they talk like us and listen to our music, but at the same time they not fully understanding us like that because sometimes I'm not he should have knew better, but put prime example, right? I had a white man ask me one time and I was locked up. I was like in a white county jail. Like it was literally like only like 2 3 black people while I was in there, right? And this was in Mendocino County. And he was respectful.
You said
Bro,
Mendocino
you
County?
did time in Mendocino, my nigga?
Mendocino County, man. I was like I did a year in
What
Mendocino
the
County, right?
fuck?
Now look, right? Yeah, look.
Mm.
So I'm in Mendocino County, man. There ain't no black people in there. I really wasn't really getting no ain't nobody disrespect me, racially. They disrespect me, period. But especially like on no race shit. But a white dude, he's I could tell he's never been around our people like that. All he know is like what he see on TV and shit. So he was like, hey, it was like, John, man, I noticed you don't like coffee, and I seen on TV Oprah Winfrey don't drink coffee, and then he named another famous person. He's like, they don't drink coffee. Like, do black people y'all don't like coffee? Like, you feel me? And I say, I really started laughing, man, because I say, you telling me, but see, that's how I had to step outside and really just see, like, when you are really foreign to somebody, they don't really come up around our people. All they know is just what they see on TV or some shit like that. So they really be dumbfounded. We got common sense to a point to where we know other
All they know is
races.
boys in the hood and menace to society.
Right, right. Now, for example, I'm not Mexican, and I don't speak Spanish, but I know cuss words in Spanish, and I know it's rude to cuss at a Mexican because I wouldn't just say that, right? So I should know better. The same way how she's saying this man gonna ask me why I don't like being called nappy headed. Like, that's like the same shit. But like I say, sometimes I don't know, depending on where
It's
people
also
grew.
that antagonism too, where people is like the poking the bear because when you say something intentionally offensive like that and then you snap, guess what happens? They say that you're the stereotype, an angry
Facts.
black man, an angry
That's
black woman,
facts.
even though they did something to basically elicit that response. They knew you would get angry and then you get angry. That's why we got to be more cunning with the ways, you know what I mean? Like, hey man, if you gotta get somebody fired now, hey, use the cell phones and shit. A lot of times them cell phones been getting people up out of here. You feel me? Where it's like
For sure.
somebody call you a nigger, you feel me? You can beat them down, but then now you going to jail and then your kid ain't gonna see their daddy for X amount of years. Or you can just, hey, whip out your cell phone. Hey, you can call me whatever you want. If you cross a threshold and touch me, I'm gonna put you down, but I'm gonna send this video and now you fired, and I'm gonna still go on and continue making money and shit. So I mean,
All
it's
right.
just a new age, bruh. Well, how we
Did you
gotta
guys
approach it.
wanna did you guys want to give an area of your age? They was asking in the chat.
They want on my age.
Yeah, if you don't want to give your exact
I'm
age, an area of it or whatever.
I'm 37.
My area is '80s baby.
I'm an early 80s baby.
I was born 88, but you
Yeah,
feel
and
me?
I didn't said my age plenty of times, so y'all know how old I
Hey,
am.
hey, but I'm gonna say this too, though, right? I think to like on a larger scale, when we talk about the culture of baddies and where we at just as far as materialism
You're welcome,
and
melanated.
I think that what it come down to in today's modern
What's the
times.
the age of the chat?
Yeah, right. Drop y'all ages and all that too. But hey, in today's modern times, hey, money is God to a lot of people. And at the end of the day, the more materialistic that you become, which meaning not your natural state, but you got material to make you somewhat of a super or status. Like, for example, if you got a phone, it gotta be the
Brother, a certain
iPhone.
age, but okay, they doing it though, nigga. They like, hold on, don't try to.
Oh, they like hold my beer. Okay.
They
Hey,
say
that's
what?
right.
What they
Shout
say?
out to the chat, man. They're like, hold on, man. I got no problem saying my age around this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
shout out
Shit.
to the chat, man. I love the chat. They like, man, they popping their collar. Hey, age is a privilege denied to most.
Hey, straight up. Straight up. I don't give a damn if I was 80 years
Hey,
old, man.
hey, John, think about the best ones, the legend, Pop. Bro, Pac didn't
Oh,
even make 30. You feel me? You think about Malcolm X. Malcolm X was I think 37 or 36. You feel me? When
leaders.
he
Yeah.
got up out of here. You feel
Hey, get
like
in
you
there though,
said,
boss lady. You
leaders
up
big
here. I want
real.
you to get up in there. I don't want you to, just feel like you just gotta sit quiet. You can get up in there.
No, I'm engaging, but
Oh,
I'm
okay. I
listening.
just want to make sure you ain't getting left out or nothing.
No, trust me. I get on
I
panels
was like
all the time.
I was like, boss lady
I'm gonna
had a
get in
lot to
there.
say. Boss
For
lady was
sure.
bossing up. I was like, what you talking about,
Yeah.
big rig?
And that's what
Boss
I'm
lady
saying.
was bossed up.
I don't want to stop no motion. What's
I
going
like
on?
that, big rig. You are very democratic. You make sure you keep it fair. I like that. I respect it.
I try to do it. I try to be fair, man. Look at Vibrant. She's trying to be nice. Yeah, boss lady. Shout out to boss
I'm
lady,
on my
man.
best behavior over here, Vibrant, but I can cut up when I want to.
Boss lady,
Yeah, I
what
want you
section
to
you
feel free
from?
though, boss lady. You know how shit.
Mo 3 sector.
Are you boss
Oh,
lady? You
okay.
Mo 3?
She
Yep.
from
Oh
the
shit, I
Mo
got Mo 3
three.
up in this motherfucker.
She from the Mo triple.
Hey, the
Okay,
Mo three,
salute,
the
boss
Mo
lady.
three is a
Hold on,
different. They're a different sector.
uh,
Riggs, you
hold on,
going
boss
live Friday
lady. We
night?
got
I might, brother of a certain age. Why you trying to
So you know what we do
slide
over
through?
there? We be
no,
with the
no. That
straight. We
that,
be
that
with the straight bullshit. You hear me?
no.
Yeah, I
So I
hear
was gonna
Mo
say,
three is on some other shit.
Doxing and
boss.
all that shit. Yeah, we with the
Boy, I hear
bullshit
y'all
over
really
there.
pull up and really fight each other and all
Damn,
kind of shit.
they
You know what I'm
active
Some
saying?
of
like
them
that.
do. Some of them have.
Yeah,
Hey,
and film the shit
Call
God.
police and all that shit.
and film it.
so yeah,
I
so boss lady.
I pulled up on a nigga out here in the bay that was on this motherfucker talking shit.
Oh, did you,
I
boss
sure
lady?
did. I
Hey,
absolutely did. The nigga told me he was
They
gonna
got you
spit on
that
me.
upset to where you had to pull up on them like that?
I just happened to
damn,
stop. Well, see, the thing
you
about it
just to set
is,
it off.
people don't realize just because a person can't see your face or whatever, people identify your voice.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
Hmm.
over in Alameda one day washing clothes at the laundromat. I'm not ashamed to say that. I was at the laundromat and I'm
Okay,
looking
brother.
and I'm like, huh. I said that sound like that nigga that was on YouTube that told me he was gonna spit in my
In a
motherfucking
laundromat,
face.
though, you picked the
In the
voice.
laundromat, man.
This
God
sound like a
damn, man.
movie.
And
This
he
shit
was
Yeah,
might
on
be a
and he
little
was
hell
on
yeah.
and
serious.
he
Come
was
on.
on a
What
panel.
the fuck?
He was
Hey, is
on a
this the
panel in
wash?
public running his motherfucking mouth. So
Nigga
I
got
just
caught.
politely took my
Hey,
phone
so
out and got the snapping picture. But let somebody else tell it that heard the story. They'll flip it around. But
yeah, they turned
but
it
you don't
into a
threaten no, you
propaganda.
don't threaten nobody that you gonna spit on them and you a Mason too, nigga. Don't talk to me like that. What the fuck wrong with you?
Wow.
Okay, so it's active. I mean, I just had two quick things. One, there ain't no shame in the laundromat game. I got a washing machine, but sometimes I go to the laundromat when I got
Well,
when my
Shakim,
I
bro.
don't
customers.
live in a
You see
I
the
don't
color,
live in a
Shakim.
complex that got those kind of amenities. So I'm living within my means. So I don't give a fuck who don't like it, you know?
No, I respect it. I'm just saying, like the laundromats, they got those commercial washers, so a lot of times they better than the ones at your house,
Most
anyways.
of the
And
time when you live in an apartment, if like I said to a motherfucker that was trying to troll me one day, I said, bitch, you don't live in California, so you can't tell me how the fuck I'm living or what I should do or how I should move, bitch. I'm gonna do what's convenient for me. A lot of motherfuckers around here use the wash house. What the fuck is we talking about?
yeah,
I
that's
said,
all
as
that
long as
matters.
I'm not asking you
What
for a
works for you.
motherfucking thing, what difference do it make? Stupid bitch.
Damn, you
Hey, boss
that
lady
was
up over here
spicy,
representing,
boss.
okay?
Yeah, because I was gonna ask boss lady. I mean, I think she kind of broke it down because John. I remember John was asking last time,
John
like
done disappeared and shit.
John disappeared. I was gonna say, boss lady, could you sum up like what it means to be like the Mo three sector? How is that different than the beef sector or the Umar sector? Like, what is the difference? Or are they just all the same? A mixture, like
That shit
based
all the
on
same.
what you
It's a
think?
mixture.
Okay,
It's a mixture.
got you.
Hold on.
When they did the merge, the shit then got
I
worse.
look down at that profile picture.
These motherfuckers be trolling. They be doing the most. They dox motherfuckers. They do the most.
Hey,
I
Got
mean,
you.
but it is what it is. But I've been in that bitch since day one.
y'all
I
What
hear
you
just
me?
be
say, John?
I
Yeah,
said,
John. What
no,
you say?
I ain't disappear. I had my other phone while I walked off to go grab something, so I still heard what y'all was saying. But I said, no, I'm still here, and I knew Boss Lady was with the shit when I had zoomed in on her profile picture. That's Baby D with the brick in her hand and shit. I said,
Yeah,
okay,
that's Baby D.
do it. I said,
I'm definitely with the shit.
Trey,
I sure am.
good. All
That's wild.
I'm the youngest child
yeah.
of six brothers, five before me and one after me.
Mm.
So people can call me masculine. They can say whatever the fuck they want. You know, they do that too. Call a
You,
motherfucker a dyke and all that old type of shit. Just because I have a strong personality and I'm outspoken doesn't mean I'm a fucking lesbian. And
hey,
nothing against the LGBTQ community, you know.
I think just softer men tend to get around women that got some aggression,
You
and that
know, and that's what that's what I was gonna say. My brother say,
Mm.
my brother say that
What's up with the
only men get
tricks?
offended by that is a
God
bitch
damn.
ass nigga.
yeah, cause
A
hey,
hoe ass nigga don't know how to take you.
cause all the women who think they be perceived as masculine when they be around me, they be like, I feel like a woman around you, like ooh.
Hmm.
So it just
Man,
it
I'm very confident in who I am as a grown ass woman.
yeah.
I'll be like, fuck a nigga that think that. If you think that, then you a bitch made ass nigga with a Twinkie in your booty.
Wow.
Wait,
With a
up.
Twinkie and shit.
Oh
Yeah, a
wow.
Twinkie in the booty ass
God
nigga, a
damn.
weird motherfucker.
Alrighty then.
The Twinkie though. Stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
A hostess, that type.
It, hey, real talk though. I think based off of what
Cupcake no feeling.
hey hey all the shit they put in the foods and shit nowadays, we got way
Be
more.
easy. You know what, dog? You just stay on mute, nigga. This nigga.
My bad, Big Rig. I'm going on mute. My bad, bro.
Hey, based off all the shit they putting in the food and shit nowadays, you seeing a rise in masculine women and feminine males and shit. They trying to reverse. They purposely designed. They want this shit to be like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, that estrogen shit they put in like a bunch of water. So and actually, bruh, they said testosterone, bro. I told you, remember I told John this earlier. Everybody, don't take my word for it. Look it up. There's more virgin men than ever, bro. The average, like I think they said like 25-year-old, they got the same like testosterone level as like a 60-year-old in like the
Man, say,
60s, bro.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna ask you this. You don't think it's weird that nowadays you seeing niggas 18, 19, 20, these niggas talking about taking honey packs and perks and shit to have sex?
I
Bro,
heard
man,
of honey packs. Hey,
bro,
shout out to the 35 likes, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man.
hey,
Hey,
niggas,
cause they
niggas
do.
do be taking them honey packs.
yeah,
I
but
Hey,
they
cause
never
they.
heard of them
Hey,
until
cause
I
they.
got on YouTube. Never knew
Hey,
anything
cause so
about them.
they so drugged out. You feel
that's
me?
what I'm
So
saying. It's crazy, bro. It's
Let me
like
tell you something. A lot of these people that be online, I
Appreciate
don't
you,
know if
J
y'all know.
Skills.
I don't know if y'all have noticed this or not. But a lot of these people got mental issues. A lot of these people are addicted to some type of Percocet, some type
yep.
of heavy narcotic. I mean, and people do whatever the fuck they do. I don't care. It's a lot of drunks. It's a lot of drunk ass people on here.
There's
It's
a
a
lot of people on
lot of people
antidepressants.
think it's normal to pop perks.
Yeah, they on those antidepressants too.
wait a minute.
So it's a lot of women on antidepressants, stress drugs, and then it's a lot of dudes like Boss Lady is saying they taking perks. Now, John, you remember we was talking how they be cutting everything with fent now.
That's what
It's
I'm
like
trying. Hey, wait,
everything, bro.
wait. Everybody ain't on no damn perks, bro. Percocets are not just handed out like candy. They'll give you ibuprofen like it's nothing. They ain't just
Yeah,
perks. So
yeah, perks. Yeah, they strict on that.
niggas is not having no real perks. Niggas is on homemade pressed up fentanyl pills, man.
Okay, I'm finna say, one of the OGs, one of the homies here in the town here, he say shit. Most of these motherfuckers is taking some shit somebody that made in their kitchen or their bathroom any motherfucking way.
Yeah, bingo. There you go,
That-
boss. That's exactly what
That's
John
how these
said.
motherfuckers dropping like flies around this bitch.
that's a fact, man.
Exactly.
Them doctors ain't giving out prescriptions like that. They be tripping on that shit. You gotta really
And
take.
they especially ain't giving them to black people because they say like, oh, y'all savages, y'all have a higher threshold for pain. Plus, they criminalize us. They think we gonna sell them. So that's why that's why you always got to get them from
We
like some white
automatically get
tweaker
put
and
in the
shit.
profile.
Hey, saying
Boss, you know what's up.
hey, that's
We
crazy
automatically get put in the profile.
for
They
sure.
automatically put us in a profile of you gonna be some type of thief, you some type of this, or you some type of that.
Mm-hmm.
So they won't give you shit, bro. They'll try to have you thug out the pain. Or like you said, John, they'll give you the regular ibuprofen that you can get at Safeway. But then they'll give the other people the good shit and they'll actually keep feeding them with it shit like, hey, you need more of this stuff? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, nigga gotta lose a
Trust me,
limb
man. There's some pill popping motherfuckers on here, whether you believe it or not.
for sure.
You
But you
Oh
guys
know,
see
God.
And I'm like, damn, I didn't even think pills was a thing.
but
you guys see
Somebody was
Melanated's
trolling.
question?
No,
Go ahead, boss. No, finish what you were saying.
no. Let's get right into this question she got.
What's the
It's
one?
a could you read?
She
Yeah,
says
what's the one thing you regret you did being on
being on
social
social
media?
media.
Mm.
I
You
ain't.
know, like did a sex tape get leaked? Did you beef with somebody? Like, is there anything that you regret from being on social media?
No
For
comment.
me, I don't really be putting the hell of my info out like that. You
No
feel me?
comment.
To like,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
I
I'm
don't
pretty much a private person, but one day I did hit somebody's panel,
Hey, you know
and
what?
and my government name was out there.
I,
So the man took the shit.
Oh, they got you.
The man took the shit and went somewhere and started asking for my information, which somebody had
mm,
already been trying to retrieve it. But look here, like I told the nigga, if you pull up, bitch, you gonna hate you did, cause nigga, I'm gonna fuck you off. I'm not gonna ask no questions if you come walking up on me in Oakland somewhere
It's
talking about some motherfucking YouTube shit. It's gonna be on and cracking. I'm not finna
gonna
play
be
with
a
nobody. I ain't finna. I'm gonna get active.
say
Then they say,
man.
"Oh, you seen bro in Alameda and you didn't do nothing." I said, "Yeah, Alameda, they'll call the police on your ass fast, and I got too
Alameda.
much to
You going to
lose."
jail? Alameda is
You're
hella
going to
small. You going to
jail. You're going
jail?
to jail the fastest over there. They ain't playing with no motherfucker in Alameda. But like I told that nigga, a
cuss is
nigga would have
coming out as soon as they pull up.
man say, like I told the dude, I
Yeah,
said, if I'd
Alameda,
have seen you in
Emeryville,
Oakland
you're
somewhere, nigga,
done.
I'd have had a nigga rock your boots, nigga.
You're
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
because in
done.
know.
because no,
So
because in
so
Oakland
Target and
they
told
come
everything,
after.
the whole works.
so
Yeah,
man
yeah,
say,
in
so I
Oakland they
told a
come
nigga, so I told a
after the
nigga one day
contract.
on the panel, y'all. I told him, I said, why don't you drop an addy where you get your hair cut at there, nigga? And I bet I throw a kite through that motherfucker. And you won't never say nothing to me again. So he gives me the address to some shit down there on Fruitvale. That's an empty fucking barbershop. Barbershop ain't even legit. It's closed down. I'm
Shout out.
like, yeah, hoe ass nigga, you know what it is. You better keep playing them
I'll be
YouTube
right back,
games.
y'all.
Yeah.
You
Shout
better
out.
get you better give an address to a vacant motherfucking space. That's what you better do.
Hey, you so with the shit. I know you. You know what? I could tell by somebody tone in their voice they really be serious for real. I know this really you for real. That's
You
why
from the east? You from the east, boss?
I'm
You from the
in the
murder?
east. Yeah, I'm most definitely in the east.
I used to
You
stay in
from
But
the
Brook.
I'm
you
not
from the
but I'm not
Dubs?
but I'm not but I'm not from here, but I done been here, like 20 something years. I originally came out of
Okay,
Little Rock.
got
Yeah,
you.
here shit. You shit. You might as well. I used to stay in Brookfield. I lived in Oakland before.
Hey,
I
yeah,
used
you
to, yeah.
stamped now.
Hmm.
You got the stamp.
Yeah, my sister from the town, born and raised and shit. I used to live out there.
I've been in this house like 20 something years. You get me? So it ain't too much a motherfucker gonna get on this app and say
Hey,
that
hey,
I don't pick up on. You get what
hey,
I'm
look.
saying?
Hey, boss lady, you been in Oakland for 20 some years now. I got a better outlook on you. I'm gonna say this, right? A so-called black woman, you gotta be real strong just to make it and survive in Oakland because so much shit is meant to break a black woman down in Oakland. Like it ain't like it's hard, period, in America. But real shit, if you ain't never been to Oakland, California, lived out there, or know nobody, it's a different type of beast and a different type of, what I mean, jungle that you got to really survive through and to be able to, keep your self-esteem, keep your, you know,
Let me tell you
keep
something
your
I told this. Let me tell you something I told this cat not too long ago. So it was a cat on here asking could he date and da da. I said, man, look here, check this out. And he said he was in Richmond. First of all, there ain't no Crips in Richmond, not no black ones. I said that's false. I said you giving people. I said you giving these people some false ass information. I said black folks don't bang up here in no bay, nigga. So don't get on here telling that fucking lie, cause that ain't what it is, nigga. They don't do that in the bay. So stop it. Stop telling these people lies on here. And y'all know I ain't lying. They no black folks gang banging in no fucking Bay Area. Nigga, that's some SoCal shit. That's some shit they do down in Southern California. They don't do that shit up here. Unless they are Hispanic or Samoan or whatever. Those are the ones that do that.
Yeah, if you
So
Yeah,
talking
his
we was just talking about that. Remember we said that, and then now it's more like stock, some Stockton and Sack. I
back
mean that
back
ain't the
that way
Bay.
though. Back
hey,
that way
That,
towards the
no,
valley
no,
and
no,
shit.
south, yeah, they go to the
exactly. That's what I said. They do that over here, and then some people try to act like no, because like you said, no, we don't really get down like that. To me, that whole shit is kind of clownish, and I always tell cats, you feel me? The street in 2025, the street niggas is the new nerds. You feel me? Because all the shit, the street shit that niggas is acting like they on, none of this shit was ever accepted and shit. You feel me? Cats is like, oh, snitches get stitches. Now it's like snitches get studio time and hey, hop on the track with me. You feel me? Matter of
Boom.
fact, you can't even talk about snitching because you snitching on yourself. So you can't call anybody out for snitching because you snitched on yourself. The number one rule of any crime is to not get caught, and you getting caught by telling on yourself. Then you go to jail, and I'm supposed to look up to you because you did some goofy shit and got locked up. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like, it just be goofy shit all across the board. Go ahead, John.
because look,
All across the board. It be
because
some
guess what?
straight goofy shit.
It all come
Somebody
back.
some go
It
ahead.
it come back down to imperialism. It come back to materialism. 2025 and beyond, money is God. So at the end of the day, you could be a snitch, you could be a rapist, a molest, you could be all this shit because if you got some type of certain status or some type of rank or you have certain types of materials, people worship that to a degree that they'll overlook all that shit. And a nigga look at you like, well, yeah, this nigga's a snitch and he a rapist and he a all this shit, but he got his bag up, nigga. You broke. You hating on that nigga. Why you worried about a man snitching? Why you worried about him raping somebody? Did he rape you? Did he snitch on you? You need to worry about getting your bag up. Everything is about the bag. If you look at all these tattoos people get, people got money tattooed on them. If you look at what most of these women and males say, it's all about the bag. If it ain't about a bag and this and that, everything about a bag. People is in such a starving state that, like I say, and it goes back to what we were saying about the baddies thing, right? A baddie is not somebody who's seen, is not a woman that's seen in her natural state. It's a woman who got the makeup. It's the woman that got the extensions. It's the woman that got the fake nails. It's the woman that got the foreign car. It's the woman that got everything outside of her exterior that is perceived as better than her because they belittle us to the point to where we don't respect ourselves unless we have these things that are outside of us that are not made by us but are solicited to us. You see what I'm saying?
See,
Am I
and see, this is what people get it fucked up. Money and education don't define character at all.
facts?
Money don't define character at all.
Facts.
Education don't define shit. When it come to characters and shit like that, that none of that shit matter. None of that shit defines nothing about people. Like for example, all right, over in our sector, last night, we had a DV situation popped off over there where a woman in her 50s uh was being verbally abused by her live-in bomb ass boyfriend, a homosexual that she ain't known 6 months or whatever. And I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but a lot of times on social media, it's police in this motherfucker. You understand me? It's
Yeah,
police. It's police all over this bitch. You
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
who
Yep.
you don't know who you're entertaining behind any of these accounts. Understand that.
for
If
sure.
you don't know that person face to face and on a personal level, you don't know who the hell you entertaining on here. So anyway, long story short, law enforcement was called. Her and the man didn't answer the door. So anyway, long story short, um, the police were called twice. Um, and they didn't answer the door for the officers to address the concern of social media. So they run plays over there. They do a lot of shit. That's unnecessary, petty, very childish motherfuckers with issues over there. For real, for real. Some of them motherfuckers over there, I hate they motherfucking guts. But anyway, y'all go ahead, finish talking.
Was
I'm
Hey,
Boss
shutting up.
Big
Lady
Rick,
giving
you
y'all a
over there,
rundown
drink?
of the sector?
You said
I
what?
know.
Was you
No,
giving
I
them
was
a
talking.
rundown of the sector type shit, Boss Lady?
Well, basically, I'm just telling them what it is over there. You know,
Yeah, because they don't
it's
know
some
nothing
it's
about
some
it.
cool motherfuckers. You know, it's some funny motherfuckers over there. You know that
Yeah,
get
you
into
put
a
us
good
on game, boss.
get into a good scratch with a motherfucker on the panel. Like I said, some of the motherfuckers over there, I hate they fucking guts. And if I ever see a bitch in real time, I'm gonna beat they motherfucking ass. They be thinking I be bullshitting when I say that. I ain't gonna try to whoop no nigga, but a bitch, I'll give a hoe a run for their money. Straight up. Sure will. Y'all got some weird bitches that be over here too though, but I ain't even finna get off in that on that.
Oh
God
damn.
damn.
Okay, boss
Don't
coming with the shots
y'all
fired.
Oh,
get on
Say
the
man.
bitch.
say
Nah,
say
it ain't
say.
no shots fired. I'm just saying, bitch, when a motherfucker talking about me and talking about doxing my information, you stay out of my motherfucking business hole when you don't know what the fuck going on when it comes to a weird ass nigga. That's all
What's
I'm saying.
I respect it.
And a
what
motherfucker spoke on some shit and didn't know what the fuck was going on when it came to a weird ass nigga doxing my motherfucking information. Cause the very bitch that spoke on that shit wouldn't appreciate a nigga getting it they funky ass doxing they fucking information. Ain't no single woman gonna like no shit like that, man. You know, but anyway,
Hey, but who was that said? Some of these niggas be bitches too.
they be some straight fucking bitches. And motherfuckers like to stick they fucking nose in some shit when they don't know what the fuck be going on. But anyway,
For sure,
Hey,
it's
Big
good,
Rig.
John. Yep.
Big Rig, you over there drinking on one of those juices? Is that naked smoothie juice?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know that bottle. I was like, bro, drinking on that naked. Is that blueberry blast immunity one?
Yeah. Or something. Blue machine or some
A
shit.
blue machine. There you go. Because they got a green machine too. I was like, I know that bottle, bro. Hey, them ones be bringing you back. You feel me?
I think it's bringing me back, bro. Because look,
No,
I was
cause
drinking the water and it was like, all right, but you know what I'm saying? Now I
yeah, bro. Hey,
took
bro,
a
you
couple of
came
sips
in
of
with
this. I'm
Hey,
like,
you
shit.
came in with the smile, yeah, because bro, you remember you was like that Energizer bunny. You feel me? Once he stopped hitting the drum, now, bro, he keeps going and going and like Big Rig. He
Big
back.
Rig on
Okay,
one at damn near 11 o'clock at night.
exactly.
Let's go.
Hey,
Brody, he
this a
back.
different little get down right here though, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's back. Like, bro, you literally like it's alive. Like you literally came like bro,
Yeah,
energy was
shit.
on 2. Now he back on 10.
Yeah, I'm good, good. You feel me? I'm good, good. But yeah, so y'all was just talking about what was going on over there in Mo 3 or something like people you be having issues with, boss lady.
I don't really personally have issues with motherfuckers, but a motherfucker say some slick ass shit or they type some shit in the motherfucking chat or they get on the panel and they say some shit, I'm definitely gonna speak my mind, you know. I got the right to have my opinion, just
So
like anybody else.
you tune in every day over there in the Mo 3
Just
sector?
about, depending on what's going on.
And that's Queen 88 and all them, they all Mo 3, right?
Yeah, they're all Mo3.
That's what's up. Is
I don't go to everybody's chat though.
oh, you just go to certain people and shit.
Certain
Oh, that's
people.
what's boss lady. How many do you got?
There's certain people that some people don't choose to engage with within their chat, you know. We real selective motherfuckers over there, you
Boss
know,
lady,
but
you got any current beefs like with anybody right now? Like how many beefs you got going on? Two, one,
I don't
three?
have any beefs going on. I just told you it's weird niggas and you got
Okay.
weird psychotic ass bitches that like to cuddle them niggas. And like I said earlier, that'll stick their nose in
What's
somebody
up, Petty
fucking
Queen? Good to
business
see you.
and don't know what the fuck going on.
But you ain't beefing with them. You just like addressing them or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Got you.
if I hit a link and a motherfucker go take my information off a link that I hit, and you go and you ask a known doxer to get my information, I don't think too many people on YouTube platforms would like that. If somebody gets your information and start doxing your fucking family your residence and where you live at. I don't think people like that too much. Somebody
Yeah,
getting
that's
all
like
up
a
in your fucking
preemptive
Kool-Aid.
strike, right?
You know, we strike channels over there. We do all
Yeah,
that.
and they've been doing that a lot
We'll
lately.
get you to, we
People
will
getting their
get you
channels
the fuck
taken.
up out, we will get you
They'll
the
get
fuck
you
up
out of
out of
there.
here over there.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah,
But how was
that's
the
a
channel
fact.
getting taken
Because
for doing
people let
content?
certain shit
Man,
happen on their
listen,
panels, and then people
listen.
will strike them
I'm not gonna get all off into that
Okay,
up here on this panel, but I'm telling you, we got some motherfuckers over there that'll get you the fuck up out of here.
like a strike team.
that's
It
Straight
gets
up.
that's
They
really
got it,
hey,
wild,
they got
bro.
it in every
bro,
sector.
It
bro, a
They
gets
got it
really
in
strike
every
wild,
team
bro.
sector. You
sound
got people that's
maney,
really
big
tech
rig.
savvy.
A strike team. That sounds like some SWAT. That sounds like some SWAT mercenary.
But it's real though, dog. And like I didn't seen like a couple of pages get hit, bro. Like people that I've seen and rock with. Like
Make the
it's really
wrong
wild.
motherfucker make the wrong motherfucker mad on this bitch. I'm telling you,
Damn.
they
Okay,
had your ass making another page. I'm telling you.
it's heavy like that. I got you, man. That's
Man,
wild.
say
Nah,
they got
it
them in
gets
every. They
ugly.
got them in every sector. What? Don't be no fool. You got doctors in every sector. You got a
Hey, can
motherfucker that'll get rid
somebody
of a
tell me
page
this?
in every sector.
What sector is this right now?
This ain't no sector, bro. I'm
See, that's
me.
what I'm saying. That a big rig. This Switzerland. That's why cats be wondering, like, what is this shit? Like, what's it? They trying to
But
figure
big
it
But
out.
I
rig,
have
where did
other
you? But
sectors that come in
where did
though.
you branch off from? Though, where did you originally come from? Beef or black?
Like the beef and probably
Umar,
like the Umar.
Oh, okay,
big rig
gotcha.
was in that Umar
But
heavy.
wait, when she say where did you originally come from, she mean where's the first time you started like live chatting, or like what she mean where you come from? What you mean?
She's saying like, but I'm thinking before I started doing my thing like on here. You know what I'm saying?
Like
But
what? Like what panels was you hitting, and what chats
right,
was you in? Right.
right. Because that's how I got my subs up, and everything was through them. Other than that, you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Shit, nothing, bro. Shit, me and Be
No, that
Easy.
that that.
That's where I come from. Me being easy had a show.
Yeah,
Be easy.
bro.
So
I
So
don't, that's the only way I can explain it. And Be Easy had the StreamYard. You know what I'm
so
saying? I was just the co-host. This nigga, he was running everything, and
so
we just
so
rocked out.
so is me and you from the Be Easy sector?
Peach cobbler, exactly. That's exactly what it is. You got bitches that don't work, motherfuckers that got psychological fucking issues on this
Let me
hoe.
highlight Peach's thing so they can see that shit.
hold on, what Peach is saying? Yeah, and don't piss a bitch off. That don't work. And sit on YouTube all day. You are in trouble. Got nothing but time to strike. Hey, bro. Hey, big rig. I mean, I know it's real, but when you said strike
Hey,
team,
paper queen.
that just put a visual in. Like, bro, they really organizing and got a well-oiled machine to
They'll
get
tell
people
you.
pages
They'll
striked
tell
out.
you, dog. They'll tell you. They'll tell you I have a strike team. I'll get you up out of here, bro. They'll
That's
tell you because
wild.
it only takes
It's the
three,
ones that don't say nothing that you should think about though.
and that's a fact
Exactly.
too. But you got the ones that'll tell you. They'll tell you I done got a couple of
Cause
motherfuckers
I'm
up
gonna
out
tell
of
you,
here
bro, the behind the
boldly.
scenes is the devil.
Yeah, true
The
power
behind
is
the
twice.
scenes is the devil. You can find out information about just about any motherfucker around this hoe. Trust me when I
Hey,
tell you that.
you got the T, boss lady T.
All I'm saying to y'all is if a motherfucker wanna know about you, they can find out.
That's a
Simple as
fact.
that. Don't be on this motherfucking app thinking a motherfucker can't look you the fuck
That's a
up.
fact.
Hey,
That's
that's
a
that, that
fact.
that's what they say. Like, anybody could be touched, right? You feel me? That's what cats say in the
Ain't
street.
nobody untouchable in none of these sectors, man.
Yeah.
Cause it trust and believe it's somebody that you didn't pissed off before, or you didn't said some fuck shit to, or whatever, and they went and got your information, and it's floating around on behind the scenes.
Yep.
And that's where the true. You feel me? If you want to talk about power,
Look at that shit that happened
Hey, I
in
appreciate.
the
Hey,
valley.
boss lady, you shared me out, boss lady.
Absolutely,
I appreciate that. Byron just
okay,
told me
boss
that.
lady showing the love.
I appreciate
Salute to the
that.
boss lady.
absolutely. I didn't just come through on no bullshit. You feel me? I like your commentary and the shit you be over here talking about. So I shared
I
that
can
shit out
appreciate
with
that.
other subs that I got. I don't have a whole lot of numbers over there, but I would like to think that I've been in that sector long enough where people know me. and they know what I'm about. I support people who I like.
Oh, so you know Envy then?
Yeah, he used to be over there in the sector. He's a day one.
Off top.
I don't have no beef or no shit with Envy or whatever. I don't see him that much lately. But every now and then I drop in his chat. But
Yeah, Envy's going hard right now.
yeah, I see
He be having some he be
I
having
see
some
he
numbers
getting
in
them.
his
I see
chat.
he getting numbers like a motherfucker over there.
I seen him in the chat earlier today. He said something. I thought he was gonna come back, but yeah, Envy, he doing his thing, man. Shout out to Envy for sure. What's up, Rodney? Good to see you, bro. But hell yeah, man, that doxing thing, it'd be easy. Like I was telling you, bro, that shit ain't no joke. I be seeing a lot of good shit, you know what I'm saying? But then also it can get ugly, man.
Man, you got motherfuckers
But
that
it
will
all
go
depends on
get.
how
You
you
got
be.
motherfuckers that will go get all kind of old ass shit about you and put that shit on the summer jam screen.
That's a fact.
Past addresses, all that type of shit. Because like I said, you don't. A lot of times you don't know who you're entertaining behind these accounts.
That's a
What kind
fact.
of jobs these people got or who they know. You don't know what kind of strings people can pull.
That's a
Ain't
fact.
nobody off limits on this hoe. Trust
And
me when I
there's
tell
a
you
lot
that.
of like,
And they
like
got and they
lawyers and
got
shit type
systems.
around here too. That's what's
Man,
wild.
Rick, they got systems that could tap into some shit. Certain panels and shit ain't cool to hit because they can get your fucking IP address.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
You got some tech savvy ass people over here in that sector. Trust me. And they in other places too. Don't be fooled on this whole
Wow.
money. Your motherfucking shit never tell you fuck.
Your audio's getting a little bad, boss lady. I don't know if you're moving around, but it started getting a little robotic.
Can you hear me better now?
Nah, I can't. Shout out to the 36 likes. I appreciate y'all. For real, for real. She'll be back. But yeah, that IP
Shout out to
address.
the
So
chat.
good.
We still in here cracking.
Oh, John, you don't pop back here.
I ain't never left, bro. I'm
No, I
here.
I
know
thought
that. I seen
bro,
your message, but I'm just saying, though,
I thought bro was, you feel me, had the itis or something.
this nigga come back. Shout out to the, like a DJ. Shout out to the chat. Woo,
Shout out to the
woo.
chat, man.
John Sinatra.
Tuning in. Everybody keeping them likes up. You know what I'm saying? Keeping them comments rolling. We got big rigs in the Be Easy. You know what
Damn,
I'm
this
saying?
nigga turned into the DJ, dude.
In the after hours of the in the after hours of the Be
DJ
Easy
Johnny.
sector. The after hours of the Be
It's
Easy sector.
Johnny.
That is what. That's hella funny, bro.
We rocking
Here
shows
she
over
go.
here.
Here she go.
We rocking shows.
Well, at this point, I think I'm giving too much
Damn,
information.
boss lady, it's
Oh,
still
damn.
bad. It's
That's
still bad.
that wish app headphone.
Nope, it ain't him, boss lady. You got to drop again and try it again.
Yeah, that T
That's
move.
crazy.
Can you hit the echo cancellation for me?
You sound good now.
Y'all can hear me fine now.
Yeah, you sound good.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, you
anyway, yeah,
clear now.
I think I'm giving a little bit too much information and shit up here on this panel. So I'm finna move around. I'm gonna go back in the chat. I'm listening
Boss
from the
lady.
Oh, boss,
clouds.
Boss lady.
I was like, don't dip
Hey,
down, boss lady. You was spilling the beans.
Well,
Just like,
well, no,
give us the 411.
I
B,
gave
she ain't
you
gave up no information that
use them
that
how you want
avatar didn't give
to.
up already.
I gave you a few. I gave you a few gems
I
and
hear you,
words of
John.
wisdom.
That
You
avatar
know.
gave up all the information she gave up. That same energy, she kept that same energy. That baby D with the brick,
Period.
that's the energy. She ain't gave
Never
up much.
changed.
Same info that I see in that picture is what I'm getting here.
Hey, but boss lady, I appreciate you coming up. Whenever you want to come up, man, please feel free. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
saying?
I get
Appreciate you.
I get the subliminals in the chat too. But anyway, I'm out. Salute.
Oh, you
Damn,
like
you
his
getting
blends in the
subliminals in
chat?
chat?
Damn,
Your
salute,
your
boss
your chat
lady.
got a whole
Hey,
lot of subliminals in there, but I'm on mute. I'm finna go
They
back.
ain't throwing them
I'm
at
finna go.
boss.
I'm
They
finna go
ain't
back
throwing
in
them
the
at boss.
clouds because I ain't come over here for no smoke. You hear me?
you don't want no problem?
I ain't on that type of
Hey, don't hurt
weird
nobody,
shit. You
boss
hear me?
lady.
I ain't gonna hurt
Don't hurt
nobody, but a
nobody.
Nigga.
motherfucker better mind their business. So,
Better not
Hey,
salute.
take
just
it
Y'all
don't
have a
far.
touch
good
you
night.
up.
Y'all have a good night. It was nice chatting with y'all.
All right, for
Hey,
sure.
D,
What's
it
up,
was
boss?
dope. Have a good night. Hey, boss
Boss
lady was like,
lady.
"Don't start none, won't be none." Nah.
Boss
Period.
lady.
I should have played that little John dun 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 dun. Okay,
Boss,
That would
dun.
have
When
been
she left,
hard.
that would have been hard as fuck, bro. And see, that's why I gotta get my shit really rocking, bro. Like have little songs ready and shit. Like when little shit crack off,
you
nigga,
you
I
got
have
hey,
my
you got to
shit
be
rocking.
ready. Hey, you got to be ready for whatever, Big Rick.
Hell yeah. Period.
whoever shooting subliminals in the chat better not have no dirty laundry, because if she catch you at that laundry mat, you know what's up.
If she
Shut
pull up
up.
at that
Shout out
laundry
to
mat,
John, man. You feel me? That's true though. She was like, she heard the
hey, bro,
voice in
it's
the
upper.
laundry mat, bruh.
It's the upper
She
deck. You
she recognized a nigga by the voice. She said she didn't even have to see what he looked like. She heard his voice. Like, oh,
Hell
this
yeah,
hey,
nigga. Hey,
hey,
that's
that's
some
like
real
that Taken
shit,
movie.
bruh.
You know,
That's
like
some
that
real shit.
Taken movie. You hear that voice and see, like, oh, that was.
Hell
But
yeah.
no, that is some real shit. You feel me? Because I definitely can identify somebody like that. So that is real, bro. You never know. Like if you got military training, if you went through certain like I know like certain psychological training. They train people to be able to listen and know these different voice patterns and memorize all this stuff. So, like she was saying, you never know, right? You beefing with somebody, but this cat is a faceless troll, but he's a lawyer. You feel me? A lawyer tech nerd that knows how to get your info. And you like, yeah, they gotta pull up on you. How? You don't know where he's at, and he already got the drop on you. You feel me? So like you said, like the internet is the Thunderdome. It's just the digital version of the streets. You feel me? So if somebody will try to rob you on the streets, why you think somebody would try to rob you? You feel me on here? If somebody will try to slap you on the street, somebody will digitally try to slap you. Now you can fight back, but you got to be prepared to fight back, right? In the streets, you got to be able to throw hands, right? Digitally, you got to be able to digitally throw hands. You feel me? Somebody docks you, you got to be able to counter that, with legal means or whatever. Because if somebody is just spreading all your information and you just get on and make a sad video, nobody gives a fuck, bro. You feel me? You gotta hit back. You feel me? So like, that's why it's best to just keep it player. You feel me? He had his little Switzerland spot like Big Rig, where it's like everybody from various sectors could pass through, but I ain't on that shit. You feel me? I fuck with Crips, I fuck with Bloods, but I don't gang bang. You feel me? I fuck with the Irish mob, the Italian mob, but hey, you feel me? Hey, I ain't gonna put y'all before my people. Like we can come and we can pass through, but it's like I can't be put in that box. You feel me? Once you get put in that box and they label you, you're more of a target. You feel me? Big Rig is this sector, so he fuck with so and so. So here, let me target him because of who he fuck with. You feel me? Y'all know how many niggas in the hood then got shot because you was on the block with a goofy nigga. He was the target, but you feel me? You was a casualty for hanging with him, right? You hanging with some people from certain situations and shit. If you get caught up in it, you feel me? You could become a casualty as well. So it's like y'all can pass through. We can keep it real. We can change the energy. We can change the vibe. But me personally, I can't be on that. I can't be on that sector shit. You feel me? Like we are the sector. It's almost like the church, right? People think the church is the building, but the church is actually the people. You feel me? Like
fact.
if you on
We
the
the temple.
water, you can hold a church, right? It's
Temple
not
out
some fucking building. Yeah, go ahead, speak
here.
on that, John.
Yeah, we the temple, man. You feel me? The church ain't the building. It's the people which inhabit it. Who are actually our bodies. Our bodies are the temple. That's why you got to make sure you keep your body, you keep your temple clean and purified, so that you can be used as the vessel you're supposed to be used for. And people get that twisted. But like I say, we're in a materialistic world where nowadays, everything that's on the outer side of our surface is what's glorified versus what's on the inside, which is actually us. And that, everything comes 360 to what we've been talking about in general. How nowadays we started off with the baddies conversation. which ended up being, we talked about how people looked at races outside of their own race. People look at, hair textures outside of their own hair texture, clothing and material things outside of themselves. Um, all of that, bro. You know what I mean? It get deep. What you thinking, Riggs? What you over there? How you feel about this, man? I mean, am I cooking or I'm just standing in the
No,
kitchen?
you doing your thing, man. I just glanced over at my chat, bro. And
What they talking? Wait, I gotta look at the chat. Hold on, wait. Let me get in here right quick because I've been. Hold on, let me
Big
see.
Rig, I thought this was the sector, man. I thought this
nah,
was
but
the sector, man. Big Rig is
I didn't
speechless.
come over here for issues
I'm
with the
going on
moderator.
mute,
She got a
brother.
problem. She need to shut the fuck up talking to me.
What they talking about?
Where
I don't
did
know.
it go?
I guess they
Big
tripping, but y'all stop wilding, man. Come on, man.
They say let me go ahead and block.
Big
Oh,
Big
boss
Rig,
lady,
moderate the chat, doggy.
hey, boss
Nah,
lady block.
I
Hey, who boss lady blocking? What's going on? Wait, sincere.
That's why I said it's getting intense. Like it was all good just
You cuddle men
30 seconds ago.
who do. Wait. Since she said you cuddle men who do as well, so stop talking to me, lady. I didn't come here for you. Oh wait, sincere said it has its
look
equal.
at John. Hey,
Wait,
John messy than a motherfucker,
no, I
dog.
ain't being
John,
messy. I'm
John
catching
built
up,
for this shit.
John,
nigga. I'm catching,
exact,
bro.
bro. The
I
Sinatra
didn't know.
sector, come on,
Niggas
bro. This nigga
messy.
messy as shit.
Bro, I'm just reading what the comments say. Now, so wasn't messy when
Uh,
niggas but niggas wasn't messy. Wait, hold up, Riggs. Niggas wasn't messy when they was pulling up B2K pictures, nigga, with the shirt
Oh,
nah,
twisted
hey
up.
oh
John,
damn,
do you
bro,
look?
damn.
Look,
Hey, he
John. Hey,
digging back. He
if you
digging
wanna
back
hold
to
your
that.
grudge, hold your grudge. Do
Hold
your
That,
thing,
on.
bro.
One
that's
mic.
what I'm saying.
You do
One
your
mic.
shit the way you want to do it, my nigga.
One
Hey,
mic.
go ahead, bro. I'm
Niggas
just.
wasn't messy then when niggas was pulling up the niggas found the fruitiest picture of J Bug they could find. And niggas
Oh
had that
shit.
man with the shirt twisted up with his stomach showing, and niggas was saying, "Yeah, that's the one that looked like
Oh
right
man,
there."
that
Bro,
is
that
fucking
Niggas,
crazy.
wait, and
that's
one of
hella
them niggas,
funny, niggas.
and
Hey,
one,
John, don't forget shit,
hell
dog.
no,
That
I'm
nigga is like
about
an
to get.
elephant. That nigga do not forget.
Hey man, hey, if a nigga compare me to a man with his shirt twisted up, I'm never gonna forget that. So look, right. Y'all niggas blacked out the screen and had only that picture showing. It wasn't like you could even avoid it. Like, you feel me? Niggas had that picture up for a solid 30 seconds. Like, yeah, that's him right there. And
Hey, you know what? The culprit's right underneath you, dog. He a
who is
cold
B?
nigga, bro.
I thought it was B because B do shit like that. I know he
Man,
had
he a cold dude. See, it came from the chat, but then that nigga went ahead and did it
that picture. I
on
knew
all
that
on the
was B.
computer
I said, who the
and
fuck
picked
B?
the coldest picture
Bruh,
he could find, bro.
B
That's
easy
what the
quick at
you
that.
know about at least 3 or 4 pictures pulled up when he pulled it up, and he was like, "Oh yeah,
He
that
found
one."
the gayest. Hey, he found the gayest.
Y'all niggas wildin', bro.
That nigga
You
said,
feel me?
"Nah, they gotta
And
be
then
gay."
this nigga always want to act like he innocent. Like, nigga, I just picked one. What the
Nah, bro,
fuck?
you picked the gayest pick you could find.
Nah,
That nigga
bruh. You
stuff
knew what
several
you
mug
was
shots.
doing, bruh.
She got the audacity to call somebody
Hey, the
eat
hood table, you just
with
sipping on
everybody.
your yak. Yeah, it's almost that
Hey,
time for you, hood
but
table, to
hold on.
lay down, huh?
What
J,
Hey, that
kind
shit
of
was
yak?
hella out of left field. Jay Skills,
Shout
shout
you
out
still up
J
in here,
Skills.
man? I thought you was okay. You still doing your work
out.
thing, bro?
Hey,
Uh, oh,
hey, salute to John, cause John brought J Skills up in here. J Skills
Yeah,
is
Skills
just
shout out
not
to
from
Jay
in
the
here.
Skills. It's like his
Sinatra
second
sector.
time being up over here, man.
Yeah,
That's
J
J Skills.
Skills is a real one.
J Skills,
Salute
the
to
John
bro.
Sinatra sector, y'all.
Yeah, okay. The Sinatra
Exactly.
sector.
Yeah,
Jay Skills got that.
exactly.
He got an old school East Coast name, like he got straight hip hop in his veins, my nigga.
Hey, but see, hey, but Big Rig, like you said, you bringing the
Hey,
sectors together. Beat, you brought the
nigga,
Umar, you brought the Beef, you brought the Sinatra, the Easy, the Mo 3. Like you
Hey,
bringing
let's
all the
do it.
Rick,
sectors.
Hey, oh
Let's
shit.
do it. You
Hey, we
feel
got
me?
our own sector going on
Riggs,
over here, nigga.
Riggs.
Hey, no, this the sector section.
Hey,
You feel me? This the section where people from
Riggs,
sectors come to mingle. You feel me?
What's
Riggs,
going on, John?
You did pop off the sector. However,
Why you bringing? Where's Malik at, bro?
where that nigga at, man? I ain't seen
Where's
my
Malik?
nigga.
Hey, well, he said last time on my
Whoa,
stream,
Hey,
bro.
don't
He
Malik
said he
Malik
wasn't
got some
coming out
beef
no
in the
more.
streets,
Yeah, he
right?
said he was done, bro.
Hey,
Malik got some beef in the streets.
wait. You seen the shit with Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z today? She's suing. She said Jay-Z
Off
or
top,
two.
Jay.
He
Where
or like 2 or 3, right? 2 or 3
like
M's.
2 million or something. Yeah. Where's I know Malik is he ready that's Jay-Z lawyer right there. He's probably at Rock Nation offices ready.
That boy Malik, that boy on self delete watch right now. He like, oh
Hey,
no,
he's
I
ready.
can't.
He's ready to shake some furniture over that nigga, bro.
Hey,
Straight up,
that
Malik ain't
that
playing when it comes to
Hey,
Jay Z.
bruh,
that
he
He
nigga
gonna
make some
pull up
furniture shake,
wherever.
dog.
big.
Yeah, he gonna
That
pull
nigga's a
up.
Rock Nation public defender.
Malik, where you at, bro? God damn it! If you in the clouds,
Hey,
god
Hey,
damn
you
it.
heard?
bro, Malik is really ready to like take a bullet for Rock Nation. Salute to Malik, bro, because that bro, he would like literally jump in front of like if somebody was trying to off Jay Z, he
Malik
would
will
jump.
cuss
Shout out
every
Shane.
single last one of us out, bro, and challenge us to a goddamn fight. Malik is a cold motherfucker, dog.
He
Bro.
ill with it. Salute to Malik, bro.
Yeah, he with the shit on here. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga's a Rock
Uh,
Nation public defender.
yeah, shit.
Hey,
Flacco
I
Rock
can't
Nation's
ever.
ass. You know,
Yeah, I
Poetic
can't ever
Flacco from the
forget.
Umar sector, right?
I didn't know that until you told me that.
Yeah, Poetic Flacco. He from there, dog. He was actually supposed to put Shaquem on. That
You
Shaquem that be
talking
coming
about
around here.
poetic Flacco that be stuttering?
Yeah, Poetic Flacco
Yeah,
running
from
no
no, from
jumper.
no. Yeah,
Wait. So look, right?
that.
Yeah, right.
But
Shaquem used to go to war with that nigga, dog. They used to
hey,
like go to war, bro. It was
they
crazy.
Hey, that's funny
imagine.
because poetic. Like I'm not a huge like. He be doing his thing, but yeah, I'm not like a huge supporter. You feel me, poetic Flacco. He be
And
kind of
That
to be
nigga's a
he be
honest
tech.
doing
with
a
you,
lot of
dog,
kind of tap dance and shit.
Hey, he's a
to be
tech.
honest with you, because like he's doing his thing, right? Poetic, you know, he
Yeah,
got his thing, but like I said, him and Shaquem, they come from the same spot, bro. And honestly, Shaquem, if he was to put that nigga on, bro, he would actually
Hey,
outshine that nigga, bro.
hey,
Because he was
that
supposed
salute
to
to
do
Shaquem.
he
Like
was supposed to do
Shaquem
some
was showing
things
me
with him
love.
and like
hey,
try to like almost do a show with him, bro. Like
Peach
kind of bring him
Company
Oh
on. But
wow,
that.
I think he's gonna lightweight, kind of
he
lightweight.
gonna
Hey, bro, because
outshine him.
Shaquem will outshine him, bro.
Hey, you know why? And look, that's the if you believe in the laws of power, never outshine the master. So that's why he don't even want him around. It's just like some people don't want John on the track because you feel me, he gonna chew them up on their own songs. So it's like I don't really want this nigga on the track. So it's
Oh man,
because Flacco, like you said, he doing his thing, but then niggas like stuttering and doing all this other little goofy shit. Not only
Yeah,
that,
dog, he don't got no
he's from.
personality or nothing, bro. And
that
I
that's
was
the
nigga's
just gonna
thing.
say that. Yeah,
He
he's not. He's like a
and
yes
that's where
man.
Shaquem will come in.
he's
Like
he's
people
a
will be like,
tether.
damn, this motherfucker, he got his own little saying, and he's just a different type of dude, bro.
Tell him,
And I think that nigga fucking poetic kind of knows that, bro, because he kind of put it out there with the nigga like he
Exactly.
would
Now
do a
he
show
ain't
with him,
dumb.
but he
He's
knows
not
like if he
dumb.
puts the nigga on, he's gonna lightweight outshining, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then that's
Flacco
it's cookies. You know what I mean?
Flacco is a
Because
tether.
some of these motherfuckers is really making a nice
He
ticket
is.
on this YouTube shit, bro. You feel me? Like I said, Poetic comes
Heather
from the same
Locklear.
area as fucking Shaquem and them niggas, Umar sector, and he just happened to get his shot. You know what I'm saying? With a no jumper. You know what I'm saying? So just you never know, bro, who's out there, bro, and who
Hey,
will fuck with you and put you on. But
you know what I'm
nigga,
curious about?
shit. Go
I
ahead.
s- I seen on No Jumper one of their clips where Adam 22 said the dude King Peel was trying to press him about paying him and shit because he didn't.
200.
Bro, you giving niggas $200 over there? That's what they
King
doing over
Pill 200.
there. I mean,
Because the other guy said that the other people get like a band or so every time they do a fucking
okay,
a
okay,
sit down. But
okay.
see, he was just trying that dude out, to be honest with you, and he wasn't even gonna pay him that day. He was like, bro, like these motherfuckers get paid like every week, every 2 weeks, bro. You trying
Mhm.
to press me for some money now? And the nigga was like, well, shit, I'm trying to get back home and shit, bro. I'm broke.
Bro, Adam 22 is running the perfect little slave shit, bro.
I
Like,
didn't see what you said, Peach. Don't
oh,
Exactly. And
want to
that's
read
why
about his boy. I see. Who you talking about, Peach?
Peach was talking about Malik,
Let me
nigga.
see. Boss lady, they really think he about that life. That nigga soft as Charmin toilet paper. Who thinks he's about that
Oh,
life,
They
Peach?
talking about
oh,
I just said that the nigga will call us out and cuss us out and call us out for a fade.
nobody
Shit,
however,
said he
anybody,
was
yeah,
scared or
anybody can
nothing.
do that.
Yeah.
Shit. Come on,
I
Peach,
was
don't
like,
do
don't
that.
get. I was
Yeah,
like,
don't you,
dog. I was
you
like,
trying to get me to do
don't try to
something?
mark
Come
it
on,
down like that.
Malik, the homie, man. Don't do that. But that ain't what I said though. Adam
however,
22 has been getting money off these niggas. Yeah, that's for sure, sincere. And
And
you
and
know,
that's why he want niggas like Adam 22 wouldn't have somebody like Shakim on. He won't have nobody like me on. He won't have nobody like Rig or Sinatra on. He'll have niggas like Poetic Flacco on because those niggas is yes men. He'll have a bunch of goofy gang
she said
banging
read
niggas
up
where
more.
no,
yeah,
look, no, look. Flacco is just like Adam 22 though, bro. He's about exploiting the culture as well. So
exactly.
and what I know is too is
You
that
talking about
nigga.
this one, Peach?
What's that?
She said clown sat down with a whole nigga asking about how he fucks his wife and didn't do ish. Lee, it says, oh, at Big Rig Slap, leave that nigga where he at.
Damn, Peach. That's how you do
Who
it.
was
See,
talking about?
Peach
Damn.
is from the
About
beef
Adam
sector.
22?
So Peach is
No,
gonna
she's
just go
talking
all
about
the way
Peach is
fucking
talking about Malik.
look
Who
at her.
was
She got
he
look at her
was talking
emoji.
about how
Peach,
he
you a
fucked his wife?
I'm so
So
gross.
Big Rig would have to give you more information. Apparently, this just what I know from not being on the outside sector looking in. Apparently, there was a big fallout. Malik was arguing with somebody in the conversation about how do you fuck your wife or someone. The conversation about fucking wives came up. Maybe Big Rig could fill in the rest, but that's some of the stuff that Peach is alluding to when she talking about Malik. Big Rig, I
Wait,
don't know if
wait,
you
How'd
wait.
know the
you how'd
facts.
you how'd you how'd you hear about that?
Hey, bro. So you
Hey,
telling me this nigga?
hold on, B.
Hey,
Are you
bro,
over here
I
snooping in the sector, nigga?
Hey,
bro,
hey, wait, 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 wait.
You
nigga
trying
been,
to he trying to
I've been
backpedal?
lurking.
Fuck that. Fuck it. I'm gonna let you
Bro.
slide. Don't trip, B. I'm gonna let you slide.
Oh,
So look, what
hey,
happened?
Big
What's up,
Rig, like I
KP?
said. Okay, Big Rig, break it down, bro.
So so what happened was is they had a meetup. Some dude
Who?
from the Umar sector, a dude from the Umar sector met up with Malik, the one that likes Jay-Z, and his wife, and they met up at TGI Fridays. And they got it on. You can watch it on video. I'll see if I can get the link later, bro, and I'll send it to you on Instagram so you can watch it. But they met up with the nigga and fucking the nigga ended up asking the bro like about how he fucked his wife or some shit, some weird shit, bro. You know what I mean? Niggas do funny shit. And just
Wait,
what's up, Sheila E?
Riggs.
What the fuck? What's going on? Talk to me, John.
Riggs, you telling me a man was asking Malik about how he fucks his wife, and Malik actually met up with this dude in person with his wife with him?
He asked him while they was there with his wife, just off the cuff.
In his face?
Man, bro, look,
Whoa, wait.
you can't make this shit
I
up,
gotta,
bro.
Riggs,
Come on, Big
Riggs,
Rig,
John,
give the
y'all
juicy
telling me,
details.
Riggs, you
John.
telling me a
I'm
nigga
telling you,
met
brother.
up where they was in New York, Baltimore?
I would think they was probably in Baltimore because I mean they
Bro,
met up with him and his wife, so I'm thinking they was close to his area.
they was in Bodymore.
And he ended up leaving, bro. Malik ended up, I guess it was awkward, and he just ended up leaving, bro. But there was, and then
His
they
wife-
said that the guy took a chip from his plate and ate it and dipped it. I don't know, bro.
No,
Bro, what?
So when I watched it, I don't
Come
know if I
on,
really caught
bruh.
the dipping of the chip or the grabbing of the chip, but he was close
This
to the
kid is
guy.
many.
Like
no,
really, this is
no.
ugly.
You
See
telling
what you
me?
did, Peach? Look at
Wait.
Peach. Hey,
However,
Peach, look at Peach. Let's go.
hey,
I'm so
hold on.
done with this.
However,
This is that beef
that
sector shit, dog.
wait,
What Peach just did right now. Go ahead, bro.
wait a minute,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Wait, let's go.
bro.
Peach, wait. I'm trying to just understand. So he's out eating
And
with
then
his
Rach,
wife.
all sincere, is bringing up Triggs, and Triggs was just in the chat. Now Triggs is from the
Oh
B sector
damn.
too. I call Triggs Mister. I mean, not the B sector. He's from the Umar sector. I call Triggs Mister Umar sector. You feel me, like that nigga? And Chad from the sector. You know Chad, the nigga. You know that be coming up on my panel. He from the Umar sector too, bro. That's what I'm saying. I be having a lot of Umar sector up in here. But fucking, what's going on, Dana? And oh shit.
ship.
Oh, go no, somebody else. But yeah, bro. God
Let's-
damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You
God,
was gonna tell me about. So what? Listen,
I
you're
forgot,
saying
bro.
the man was out to eat with his wife. While he's out to
Yeah,
eat with his wife, he had already dropped his location for somebody. He was waiting for dude to show up.
right. And that's what I was gonna say because Triggs even got on him on Malik. It's just it was bad, bro. And Triggs is real cool.
This is on camera.
Well, Triggs got on him afterwards over some other shit, bro.
So
Like
they
it's
didn't.
just been really, it's been really bad. It's been
But
really bad.
but nobody fought.
No, and I kind of think people kind of was expecting somebody to maybe get slapped or something because they was thinking that was out of pocket, which it was out of pocket. It was different, but see, dog, look, they met up for content, bro, and
They
see, and
met
that's
up.
the
What
thing,
kind
bro,
of content though?
to meet up to talk and film it, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like some people do different things, bro, for content. Like I'm not a
It
content
was
creator like that, bro.
Bro,
We'll
what?
go to a
with
show
Riggs.
and do shit like that, but I'm not gonna meet up with Be Easy and turn my camera on and you know what I'm saying?
Riggs,
Like
you
I'm
got
not
me
gonna
stuttering
do
like
that.
Flacco right now. Riggs.
No,
You
because
know,
I'm being honest, bro. That's what
yeah,
happened.
but
Poetic
so
Rig.
wait. So these guys met up for content, but it got serious.
It didn't get serious, and that's the
It,
thing. I think people kind of wanted it to get serious. You feel what I'm
so it
talking
was
about?
fake.
No, it was okay. So look, when I say people wanted it, this is that sector shit, bro. So like how Boss Lady said she's from the Mo 3. When they get into it, bro, or whatever, and meet up, niggas meet up and really fight and all kind of shit, and they record it, my nigga, and they post it. Like this shit is real. Yeah, niggas pull up to their house, pulling out pistols, all that. They do this, and that, I'm keeping it 100.
Big.
So when
Hey
they met up and they heard that the
man.
dude was asking him, hey, how you know screw your wife or whatnot, everybody that was watching it was saying, oh yeah, this nigga finna slap this nigga or take off on this nigga. So
So
that's what I mean by what they wanted it to get serious. But
what was
Malik was just like hell nah, and just he ended up telling his wife, hey man, let's go, let's pack it up.
what did his wife say when the nigga said that?
They was laughing and giggling, and like I said, I think the video's still up, so I'll send you the link, bro, so you can
Yeah, let
see
me
it
see that.
yourself.
Let me see that, man, because this is crazy,
That's
man.
wild. Hey, but to be honest, the most disrespectful shit that I heard was that the dude took a chip and dipped it in his own thing and ate a chip. I was like, come on, bro.
I
Like
don't, I don't.
that's a
That's
little
what
bit
was said,
wild,
but
bro.
when I seen the video to keep it 100, I can't recall seeing him actually grabbing a chip or something from his plate. And Malik said he didn't, but he was very, very, very close to this man, bro, and like very close to like his plate. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Pete Pete said
Come
his
on,
wife.
come on,
Hey,
bro.
Pete
I'm not
said,
lying, bro. And
hey,
see,
No, I'm
Riggs,
not saying
oh,
that. I'm just saying
Riggs,
and,
Riggs,
and it just sounds crazy because
I know that
look,
sounds like big
we know
rig
damn
cap.
well we
Riggs.
wouldn't do no shit like that, especially with our woman, bro. I'm not meeting up with
I
no
ain't
nigga, bro,
playing.
with my woman.
Hell no, that's
Period.
crazy. But
Period,
but
bro.
but Pete said his wife didn't give a fuck. She tried to finish her damn food when he was trying to leave. She like the wife was
She wanted
entertaining.
the mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks is fine. Hey, Chad T said Malik bro dipped in his spinach dip. So nigga took a breadstick and got a healthy dip of spinach dip. Come on, bro, that's
Chad,
disrespect,
you a
Malik.
cold nigga, dog.
Hey,
I'm
bro.
just saying that's some ultimate disrespect, bro. I love
But
spinach dip. Nigga
dog,
just
wow.
stuck his fingers in your shit and just I don't
Hey,
know,
Pete,
bro.
she look at Pete. She loves this shit.
This
Look
shit is
at Pete.
crazy.
Shout out to
Hey
Pete,
Pete,
man.
hey
This is
Pete set it off, huh?
They still say ain't no way content or not. We got to hit, bro. I'm like,
That's
what?
what, that's what I'm trying to say. Like for real, like just really think about
but
it. Like
this is why I tune in though, bro.
Look
Like
at
some of this
okay,
shit that I be seeing over here, bro, and at
yo,
these different
hey,
sectors, like you couldn't make it up, bro. And it's like these
look at
people
the
are really
comments.
doing shit. You feel me? And it's just like get the fuck out of here, nigga. And it's
She
just
was
like I can't even explain it, bro. I can't.
she was
But like Boss Lady said though, it can get ugly, bro. Like people do like say like how this shit happened, right? say even just me, how I'm just chopping it up, but say like Malik or somebody got mad, like, hey man, I didn't like how you were speaking on that shit, bro. Next thing you know, they flag my channel. You feel me?
They
Just
gonna
because of us
flag.
talking about it.
That's strike
Okay,
10.
No,
okay, all right,
yes,
all
nigga,
right.
bro,
Just a
but that's how
second.
the shit, that's
This
how
shit
shit
is
can go.
lame. How
Hey, it gets
we
ugly.
this shit is crazy. You let a
It
Hey,
nigga
that's what I've been
you
trying to
wait.
say, John.
You can't flag a nigga. Well, you can, but it's just crazy corny. You gonna flag a nigga for talking about shit that you did on camera? Like, nigga, if you didn't pull up with a camera and some
But what,
spinach dip and
well,
was
but what I'm trying to say is though, that's the type of, I'm just telling you, that's the type of shit that be going down.
That sector shit, Big
That's
Rick.
that sector shit. I'm just giving you an example. I'm
Hey,
not gonna
hey,
leave you in the dark.
this the
Look at,
first
and you
time
see
you really
Boss Lady
start
still in the
breaking it
chat. Shout
down.
out to Boss Lady. I'm glad you're still in the
Shout
chat.
out to Boss Lady.
She said that's how shit gets started, and that's a fact.
this shit crazy.
When you try to explain these sectors to your peeps in real life.
I know that shout out. Who was that? Dana that said that. Yeah,
And I
because that's
probably ain't that,
wild.
and
Right?
I probably ain't that good, Dana, because I'm fucking new to
You
all
dabbed
of
out.
y'all.
We from the new
No,
sector.
I'm just new to, you know what I'm saying, to all
You,
of
oh
this
yeah,
shit.
you.
You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
you still fresh in the sector,
Yeah,
like
nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shit. And the thing is when you go to those other places, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, like how I told you, Envy, he getting like, 200 to 300 in his chat now. When you go to them other spots, bro, like them chats be crazy, my nigga. Like motherfuckers is up in there, bro. Like they 3,
yeah, I've been
400,
seeing like
500.
600.
Yeah,
I
nigga.
see some wild numbers.
You feel me? You be like,
Hey,
God damn. You know
I
what I'm
got a
saying? Like,
I got a funny ass question, but I ain't even gonna ask it, bro. But
you gonna
Go
ask it.
ahead, man.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gonna
go
ask
ahead.
it. I
nah,
mean, God damn.
because I'm just thinking about
Shout out
this,
to the
right?
39 likes. I appreciate y'all.
Now, with Malik orchestrating this, you feel me? Had it been Jay-Z that did something like this, do you think Malik would have found a way to try to excuse these type of activities if Jay-Z and Beyonce went out and Nas showed up and dipped in Jay-Z spinach dip and did all this shit? Would that still be somewhat
I don't
somehow?
want to put the spinach dip on him. I really don't, dog. I
Come on.
gotta see it again, but I don't. I don't want to do that because I can't say that for sure. And I fuck with Malik, so I don't want to do that.
All right, I'm done. I'm just
But the nigga was close.
This shit,
But look,
wow.
but how close the nigga was, he could have easily
So,
grabbed the
so
chip,
hold on.
and I could have missed it.
was it
Hold
Lance
on,
Carter sauce?
hold on, Big
I
Rig.
mean, that close.
So Big Rig, or what you saying is he could have dipped something, but it
Hand
just
on your
probably.
shoulder close.
So Big Rig, just to be clear, are you saying a dip could have happened? It just probably wasn't spinach dip. It could have
It
been
was a
ranch.
ranch.
It could have been
It
it
could
could
have
have
been
been.
a smooth chip dip. You feel me? Like, because the
Nacho
brother
cheese.
was
But
he was really
but
close.
a dip took place though.
I
A
didn't
grab
see
and
it,
dip.
but it could have been possible.
Hey, but don't on
Okay,
the East
it's
Coast,
possible. Okay, that's
hey,
fair.
ain't that slang on the East Coast though? Like I eat a nigga food, son. Ain't that like how they
And
talk?
you know what, dog? See, you know what, bro?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's just like on the counter of when people say, "Ain't no nigga gonna take food off my plate,"
I
and
mean,
somebody else is saying like, "I eat a nigga food."
hey, that
I
nigga
have seen
see.
some East Coast movies to where like niggas was in a diner and niggas was getting pressed. The
This
nigga
nigga
might have
see.
took a bite of they hot dog or a hamburger or something. You feel me? Or even
Bro,
took the
that's
motherfucker
like
with
a
him.
sign of disrespect, bro.
Right,
Like you know
right,
how it is. It's
right.
like you trying. It's like you. It's a
Nah,
way
but
to
Malik, I ain't
politely G
saying that,
check
bro.
somebody.
I didn't see him take a chip off the dick, but bro was
Okay.
close, bro. And to be honest with you, to talk and to be that close to my food, I ain't having it, bro. Like you
Yeah,
like
that's
if we talking or
Hey,
whatnot, and I got my food right there, but there's
being
no
that
fucking
close is
way.
almost like a
Yeah,
dip to
it's
me.
bad. Yeah, it's bad because while you
hey,
talking, shit coming out your mouth.
be
You feel
somebody in
me?
the
Bro,
comments.
exactly. What'd you
Be,
say, John?
they said be easy. Malik in the video said
Yeah,
whoa,
you woke it
whoa,
up,
whoa
Peach.
out loud.
Hold
Oh,
on,
you
what he
read
said
what
in the
Chad
video?
said?
They
You
said
read what Chad said.
they said be easy. Malik in the video said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," out loud. Then he said,
Oh
"Check." Then
damn.
he said, "Check, please."
Hey, yeah, something got dipped, bro. You just
Hey,
gonna be
bro,
like, whoa, whoa,
y'all
whoa,
niggas
yeah.
got my soul
Something
hurting,
got
bro.
dipped. If it
Y'all
wasn't
niggas,
spinach dip, it was
got
some
my
ranch. Did he take a wing? Did he take a flat wing and dip that shit in some buttermilk sauce? Who knows what got dipped? All we
y'all.
know is that something off of his plate. He took a nigga food, son. He took his food, son. He took his food and dipped it. That's all that mattered. I don't care if it was a strawberry and you take my strawberry and dip it in chocolate. Whatever you take, bro, that's on my plate is up. It's up and it's stuck, man.
Bruh. That nigga said
Oh
if you take my
shit.
strawberry and dip it in chocolate, peach
Nigga,
cobbler said a
Oh
dip took place.
man.
you see, that's what I'm saying. We just trying to figure out what the something was.
Hey,
Something got
B,
dipped.
B, the comments say ain't no grown man yelling in the restaurant. Whoa,
Nah,
whoa,
hell no. Hell no, nigga.
whoa.
Hell. Man, you know what? I gotta stop doing that, bro. Shout out to Malik. That's the homie, bro. Why y'all niggas got me over here ad libbing this shit
We
like
just
this, man?
reading the comments,
That's
bro. I
We
ain't
just
doing.
crazy, bro.
we
Somebody
Y'all
trying to
niggas
sector.
get
is
Malik in here, so
Welcome
we
to the
got
crazy,
sector.
bro.
Malik gotta
This
avenge
nigga
this shit.
said ain't no way a grown man gonna be yelling out what. Hey, but
Malik
I can't.
came from
You
Jay
know
Z
what? If I was
sector.
in a restaurant though, look, check game. If I was in a motherfucking restaurant, nigga, any type of establishment like that, bro, and I heard a motherfucker yelling, whoa, whoa, like that, bro. For one, I might be like, nigga, where the strap at? You feel me? And then for two, I'm gonna be like, what
I
the fuck
need
is
him.
going what the fuck is going on over here for this
Malik
motherfucker to be yelling, whoa, whoa.
Malik came to the restaurant from the Jay Z sector.
Shit, bro. Off top, my nigga.
Bruh,
Period.
my face really hurt. Y'all
Whoa,
niggas.
whoa, whoa. Up in the motherfucking restaurant, nigga. Hell no, nigga. I'm a
Hey,
nigga.
but
Who
then
the fuck
also
finna
let
get laid down? Nigga, what
no, but
the
also
fuck
we gotta
going
break it down too, right? The so
on?
so before
He is
the dip,
confused.
Man,
but I'm
cause
saying
This
crazy,
bring
bro.
he going back to the dip. Come on. Hey, you know
no,
what,
no,
y'all
hold on.
niggas?
Hey,
Hey, you guys are made for this shit, dog. Y'all
Hey,
some
but
messy
big,
niggas, bro. This is
big
crazy. I
rig,
never knew y'all had it in you like this, bro. This go ahead, bro. This is
big
they
rig. But peep
crazy.
this.
boasting, bro.
Hold up, John. Let me just say this real quick because it ain't just about the dip. Prior to the dip, he's asking, how your wife like to get fucked? Do she like it in her ass, man? Do she be sucking your
Oh man,
so
come on,
before
bro. It
like
didn't get that crazy.
I'm just saying, cats is asking
God, that's
questions
how
like that.
messy this nigga, bro.
Then then he taking a strawberry and dipping it in chocolate and looking you in the eye and biting it and I'm
Bro,
just saying,
bro, that
bro.
nigga said looking you in the eye. Whoa, wait a minute. B, you painting this picture crazy, right? You painting this picture like a nigga really just
A
walked
little
down.
too vivid.
Hey, that nigga said, looked you in your eye, dipped it, took a and your wife was, hey, this shit is many. Hey, didn't it? What I'm tripping off of, this shit go down. Niggas just go their separate ways. But that nigga out there in Vegas just went and killed dude and his wife, bro, over nigga
On broad
way
day. That
over.
shit was wild.
That shit wasn't really about nothing. That shit was
It
over,
really it was over some content though.
Hey,
bro.
this is y'all show.
This shit crazy, Riggs. Hey, this shit wild. Um, B, we gotta name this sector, man.
Yeah, we gonna come up with a sector. It's gonna be a all inclusive sector, but yeah, y'all gonna love it. But I'm just saying, man. Shout out to Malik because I do
Hey,
like
hey,
Malik
Chad
though.
No,
T.
bro,
So
I
Hey,
fuck
no,
with him
you
though.
don't. Chad T said, "Big Rig, he not be easy no more. This nigga be messy. God damn."
oh damn,
Oh, bro.
they
Look,
already throwing. God damn that. Hey, as soon as you jump in the sector, they already start taking like we just put our toe in the sector and damn shots fired. God damn. Okay, I
be
got
messy,
it.
messy. Hey, bro, this shit is just funny because I ain't
Y'all
never
got
heard.
23 people watching right now. Let's see how long y'all.
Shout out to the chat, bro. I ain't never heard of no shit like this before, bro. Like, mind you, I start, I be following rig shit, you feel me? And then I just start coming more often on here. And you feel me? I was introduced to Malik. He seemed like a cool nigga. He was funny, you feel me? I fuck with him. I ain't trying
I
to.
like Malik, but Malik lost me, and I have Malik. If you in here, come on up and we can talk about it. But Malik lost me when he said Jim Jones was better
That
than Nas, and
that
he
nigga
was
was
trying to
crazy.
say he said Jim Jones had a better catalog. He was saying Jim Jones was more lyrical, like he was actually going in. I was
He
like,
was
bro, are
saying
you trolling?
crazy
But
shit.
like he started getting really adamant about it. So
But
I'm
wait,
like.
you know what I should have asked him? If Jim Jones was that much better than Nas, then you telling me Jim Jones had a better chance shitting on Jay-Z than when he wanted to diss Jay-Z. And that is not possible.
No, you know what I would have asked them, and I would say, bro, you was defending Jim Jones harder than you was your lady. They
Hey,
asking,
whoa,
hey,
whoa,
how you?
whoa,
I'm
whoa.
I'm just saying, if they coming up to you based
Where's this
on what's
video at?
alleged,
Somebody find the
based on
video and post the
I'm
video
just
in the
saying,
chat.
based on what's alleged, right? I don't know this to be true, so I'm just going off what's alleged.
Y'all
So
post the
that's why I would
video.
ask.
Post the video in the chat, bro.
Yeah,
Where is this dip?
post the video because if somebody is saying
Peach
somebody went
cobbler.
to you and somebody is asking you how your wife like to get smashed and like do you like to spread her cheeks and do all this other shit, and
That's
it's like I'm just saying like you feel me, you
how
supposed
do
to
your
kind of like
wife
turn up.
and your wife don't forget nothing like that. She thinking about that in her mind for sure. She ain't gonna forget that. That's for sure. That's gonna come up in an argument at the house and shit. You didn't tell that
Yeah,
YouTube.
where it's like
You didn't tell
where
that
it's like
YouTube.
why yeah, oh damn.
She gonna be like, you didn't
Hey,
tell
hey,
that
you over
YouTube
here like
nigga.
make me a sandwich, bitch.
Like you
like
ain't
you
give me
ain't
no chips and dip, nigga. You damn sure I'll make a sandwich, but I ain't never give you no chips and dip.
bro, you can't never bring dip in that. You can't even say dip. You feel me?
Hey, hey, that nigga said Malik about to pull up like my guy, my guy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, I love that nigga cool though, man. Oh, this is just hilarious, bruh.
Nah,
This
this
is
hilarious. But all of this is alleged, right? This is just if this happened, we need to know the real story. I just need to know what got dipped because that does change, right? Um, Chad said it was spinach dip. You feel me? Like it
Peach
does
Peach
matter, right?
Peach
Like did he
Cobbler
dip the
said,
spinach?
hey, Peach Cobbler said a dip took place, nigga.
So you saying it don't matter what? Not all
That's
dips
what
are created equal.
Hood Table said, when I dip, you dip, we dip. Hey, bro, they wilding out, boy. They in here tweaking.
Y'all got 26, man. Y'all went from 23 to 26.
Hey, they say when I dip, you dip, we dip. They own this nigga, bro. I gotta see this video, bro. This is crazy. Hey, if they would have brought this video up last time, nigga, that live would have went about 24 hours, nigga.
We 3 hours in, y'all. I think I'll carry this for about another 20 minutes, y'all, in chat. God damn, time be flying by hella fast.
Yeah, man. I
Y'all
said
know
I
once
was.
I be running up my time too, y'all, I can't go live.
Oh
I be
yeah.
telling
So how much time
because
you got?
Oh damn!
they did me
Hey,
last time. You get 20
how much
hours.
time? How
Hey,
much time you
Well,
got?
I did like 3 lives so far, so I think I'm at about like maybe 11 to 12 hours, bro. So I could
oh,
probably sneak in
You got
about
to get a hard drive, bro, so
hey,
you can just
nah.
just transfer the files and delete them after.
Nope, it don't work that way. Envy told
Rich,
me that, and it doesn't work that way. It's already
Damn.
Rich.
yep,
So you say
yep.
you got a dip right now?
No, I'm saying
Oh,
I'm gonna give it at least another 20 minutes or so, just because so I can just
Okay.
have some time for the next live or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We be doing struggle lives over here, but I like fucking with my peoples, bro. So and
yeah.
they fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We still got like 20 in the chat, so shit, y'all keep going, man. Do your
Yeah,
thing.
I was just playing on words, because we talking about dips and shit. So I'm like, you feel me? You got a dip because you out of time and shit. But nah, hey,
Yeah, that's what I was
hey,
saying. Little dip set.
Yeah,
hey,
Peach, I'm
Jim
gonna do
Yeah.
like
Jones
about
is
a
from
good
the
like
dip
15,
set.
20 more minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it a night.
Okay, well, since we here and me and John didn't get to talk about it, and you can stay up for this one, Big Rig. Let's touch on
Oh
that.
no, let me go ahead and leave.
Okay,
Go
bro,
ahead.
want to leave, but yeah, I mean, shout out to Malik because he ain't here to defend himself, so we can only just go off what's alleged. But what about that? Let's just call it the firework fiasco, because a lot of the chat
Okay.
don't know. We are lucky to have John here.
Oh, you talking about me?
John almost blew his face off. Then
Hey,
we
I
got
can't post
Fo
that video.
Oh
Extra.
yeah, let me come back real quick. So see, I wasn't gonna. I'm still here, Hood Table. I'll just letting them rock out.
Yeah, because you only got 15 more minutes, so we trying to, you feel me? We trying to make
Nah,
them
come
count.
on, man.
Well, it's a
We trying to
We
make
can
them
video.
count,
we can
babe.
push 20. But
If
look,
y'all
Okay.
go to
so
my
the thing
Instagram,
is hold on 1 second, John. Let me introduce this real quick. Cause see, I wasn't gonna bring it up. I was gonna ask you if you wanted to talk about your fourth, but I didn't want to try to be that type of dude like, oh, this nigga put me on Front Street. But
no, we
yeah,
talked
y'all
about it. I
real
posted it.
no for sure. Yeah, y'all John, man, y'all heard about 4Extra, man. He was holding on to some what them M1000s or
M80,
whatever the
like
fuck.
I think M1000 like a dynamite type firework.
Yeah, and they blew up in his hand, and the brother lost his hand, and at the same time, I happen to be going through Instagram, and I see that John's hat that he was showing y'all last time he was up, was all
I did.
fucked up, and I just thought he just did it for like a video type thing, like a little, maybe an album cover or whatnot. But what happened was is the next fucking scene on his story was this nigga lit a goddamn fucking firework, and the motherfucker blew up in his face, bro.
It's the hat right here, bro.
We are very lucky to have fucking John with us today, and this nigga don't have no marks on his face, bro. And his whole hat blew the fuck off his head, and damn near blew into pieces.
It's the hat right here. Yeah.
And I was gonna ask John for the video so I could play it tonight,
Oh, you want
but
me to
I
send it to
found no, I can't because the way my shit's acting right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I was just gonna import it. You feel me?
Y'all go to
So
my Instagram, John _
John,
FIN.
you're a mod, bro. You can drop your Instagram,
Oh,
Yeah,
brother.
just drop your link in the chat, and then
You don't never got to say shit. All you got to do is
and then
drop.
tell your story, John. Like, was you scared? Like, what happened? Like, did
Let me
your
go. Let
face
me
get
go back
burned?
out.
What?
Hell yeah, I was scared, but it just happened so damn fast that it really wasn't no time really to be scared like that. It just happened like it was 4th of July. My kids wanted me to pop some fireworks. I had them like 2 years prior and shit because I had got them from Reno and shit, and I sold most of them, but I had those left over. Nobody had bought them, so I'm like, fuck it. The kids want me to pop them and shit, and I had it was like those grand finales and shit that be in the boxes. You feel me? You spark them up and it shoot like 9, 10 explosions in the air. It pops and turns to a different color and a different color. It was like one of some big shit. So I had went to light the shit and I noticed I think it's called a wick. What's the string called that you light? What is that called?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Okay, so the wick was supposed to be outside of the box, but the shit was inside of the box. Now, instead of me just pulling it back outside of the box, I wasn't thinking. I didn't know that if it's inside the box and I light it, it would instantly just explode like that. I thought I still would have time to run away, whatever. However, nigga, shout out to Malik. Nigga, I like this shit, and I'm talking about soon as I spark the wick, bro, that shit just boom, it blow up, explode. Nigga, knock my hat off, burn my eyelashes off, burn some of my eyebrows off, nigga, some of my hair, uh, knock my hat off, my hat split in pieces and
What
shit.
about your vision? Was you blurry? Did you
No,
get a
I was blind.
concussion?
Nah, I
What?
couldn't see shit. I was blind for a good
Hey,
like.
They said Fo Extra when he blew it, they said like he was temporarily blind. He couldn't even, like, once his hand got blue, he couldn't even see it because
No,
like he knew something was maney, but he couldn't see it.
that's
And
true.
I don't know. There were reports that he had a friend that actually,
Yeah,
you know, that exactly, man. So like
that shit true.
so So afterwards, did you like? Would you feel like? Did you pray? Did you feel like I'm happy to be here? Did you laugh it off? What
This
was
the
you
thing.
regretful? What?
This the thing. I had already prayed that morning. You know what I'm saying? And I think in the afternoon before that. So I had already prayed just for over the day. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of had a feeling when I seen that shit happen to four extras. I kind of had a feeling some shit was gonna go down that day, but I didn't think it was gonna happen to me. But what's funny is my cousin that's on the video with me. He like I told you when that shit blow up because he was like, yeah, don't be like four extras. I said off the back, I ain't finna blow my hand off. You feel me? Like we joking and shit, but really didn't expect that shit to blow up in my face though. That shit really could have, and I was blind for like a few seconds, and then it started the blackness just turned back, and I started to see again and shit. And I'm like, okay, I got my vision. I'm feeling my hair and shit. I'm like, okay, my hair's still here. I'm like, wait, my hat. I go pick the hat up, nigga. The hat is blown to smithereens. I'm like, damn. If I would have just been slightly leaned over even more, and you can't see right now, but I had scabs on my eyelids. So when that shit exploded, I thank the Most High that I blinked and that shit didn't get in my eyeballs. It burnt my eyelids, my eyebrows, my eyelashes. My eyelashes still kind of crusty like right now and shit. Like I'm still like really, you feel me, recovering from that shit. When I wake up in the morning, wash my face, nigga, it be scabs and shit coming off. But I'm blessed though, bro. I always stay prayed up. I definitely it was a scary moment. I'll never fuck with no fireworks again. I'm cool off that shit. And yeah, bro, it's just it was crazy. And not only me, but a lot of people on this specific 4th of July, it just was shit was going bad. I think that's just a sign. We need to just let that shit die out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's real. Remember, I sent you a video, and I know you had already a bunch of others. For some reason, it's just a lot of people was. It was a lot of freak accidents this year. You know what I mean? So sometimes it don't even be worth it, right? Pack your kids up, go to your local marina or something. A lot of the high schools they have a way better show anyways, but people, it's fun to do it in front of the house and all this stuff, but man, sometimes it's like at what cost. So
Hey, somebody say so. This nigga the firework plug. Yeah, I was the firework plug. Hey,
you was until he almost got up out of here.
wait, Peach Cobbler said she saw the graphic picture. She seen the picture that she blew up on me.
No, I think she's talking about faux extra.
Oh, 4 extra, yeah, because I got a picture of when that shit blew up on me. Bro, that shit ain't no joke. Like, nigga, you feel me? I felt bad when I seen that nigga lost his hand and shit, bro. Like, that shit ain't. I,
But hold on, hold
uh,
on, hold on. Let me add this to the context because before he lost his hand, he was talking about pulling up on niggas, beating niggas up. He said that he was gonna light that firework and throw it at people. Man,
yeah,
I'm
but
finna
that
blow
nigga
some up.
just joking, bro.
No, I'm just throwing it into. I'm just putting it out there. Does that matter? Because some people saying it's karma and etc. What do
Hey,
you? I think it's messed up either way. Like I don't want to see a young brother lose his life, but like what? Like do you think that matters?
bro, I just think that in the world, my nigga, everything that go up must come down. So it's like, as much as people root for you and be entertained by you, they really be waiting on your downfall at the same time. So it's like, that nigga portrays a character online, but you feel me? That nigga got kids and shit. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? He ain't at home. Well, I mean, I can't say what he doing because I don't know, but I'm assuming he's not at home, you know what I'm saying, being a parent to his kids, making his sons and his daughters catch fades with him and shit. And doing all that kind of shit. He's a human just like anybody else, bro. A lot of times we let this shit, get to our head to where we forget that, bro. We is all human beings. Like nigga, like you feel me? Like man, niggas laugh, niggas cry, niggas stink, niggas gotta take a shower, niggas gotta, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta eat. Um, bro, regardless, you know what I'm saying? We ain't never even seen this nigga fight nobody on camera. This shit could all be fake for all we know. Like, that don't mean that the nigga deserve to get his hand blown off. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it ironic? Is it hell yeah? The irony is crazy. From what he said, I'm for sure gonna blow somebody up and whoop de whoop. That's crazy. But I don't know. The Most High work in mysterious ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? The nigga lost his hand, but maybe the nigga was gonna try to catch fade with somebody, and they might have tried to smoke him or something, and he wouldn't have even been alive to even only have one hand. Like I don't know. Maybe he need to take this chance, and and this could be his testimony to save somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And stop other people from losing their life with firework. It can. You just got to look at it like that, bro. Because we all go through what we go through for a reason. You know what I mean? So I ain't
Bro.
gonna.
They got a story. I mean,
Your audio went out. Be easy, but I definitely agree to that, John.
You feel me?
That's a
Like
fact.
that shit real, bro. We go through what we go through for a reason. Like you feel me? And anybody, people always want to judge and say, "Oh, this karma for this, karma for that." Bro, we all is due for karma, nigga. We all sin. We all do shit that we ain't supposed to do. So at the end of the day, this is what I like to say all the time. I'm an angel to some people. I'm a devil to other people, bro. It's somebody in the world that'll never forgive me for some shit I done did to them, and no matter what I do, they'll be like, "That nigga's a piece of shit." There's somebody, a lot of people that'll be like, "Man, that nigga is give you the shirt off his back, man. He woo woo." And then there's other people that see me in a different light, so they'll never understand that other side of me. And it's probably like that with other people to me too. People that I feel like is pieces of shit, but they blessings to somebody else. It just everybody don't mix and mingle the same way. Everybody ain't meant, to rock like that. But it's just like, we all gotta humble ourselves and know, bro, we all is not perfect. We all sinners, bro. And I ain't trying to just, shit on nobody in a badass. That's some fucked up shit. Like you gotta think that's fucking up a nigga mind. Nigga, you lose your whole hand. You feel what I'm saying, nigga? Like,
Yeah.
bro, that's some man. Fuck the content.
and
Fuck
then
all
like
the
you said, he
jokes.
has kids, right? And
Nigga
he
got
still has
kids.
to try to be a father. He still has to go to his lady and act like I'm that same dude, just
Yeah,
missing with the hand. You know
nigga
what I
can't
mean?
the diaper with one hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this shit,
Exactly.
you feel me? So it's like, bro, he got to learn how to live all
Life
over again.
changing for sure.
You know what I mean? So in Adam 22 ain't gonna do nothing, but look what he doing, exploiting him, making jokes, laughing. I know that nigga is mad as fuck right now,
They're
bro.
trying to
Trying to
set up
do
fights
more
with him
fight
and Munchie
videos.
B because they both got handicaps, bro.
And that's come on, bro. Look how he treat our culture, and these niggas is going for it, bro. That's why I'm saying
Exactly.
these niggas going for it. Y'all keep why y'all now it's
Like I
one
said,
thing.
the new nerds. Them is all as supposed street niggas, right? All acting like fucking dweebs, acting like dorks. Remember, like we used to slap up niggas like Adam 22. Now they over there just letting this nigga buck break them and shit, snitching on his platform. Adam 22 and Vlad admitted that the feds came to them and they gave them information and shit like that. But they was like, "Hey, we didn't force anyone to say anything." And what did niggas turn around and do? Went back on there to try to get views and then snitching on theyself, bruh.
Yeah, facts. Facts, bro. And that be the thing, bro. Niggas like this views and you know what? This content shit, all these likes and internet shit, it's become dopamine. It's the new dopamine, bro. And niggas getting high off this shit, man. As long as they get some attention, some comments, some likes, niggas will sell their mom out, man. Niggas will you know, they'll really just swallow their pride and just, do some shameless shit. And it's sad because at the end of the day, bro, what you gonna say when your kids grow up and see this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, you
And
know,
peep this, hey John, they did it for content, but most of them ain't doing it for currency. The majority of them ain't monetized. So even when
bro.
you got millions of views, you got millions of unmonetized views, but you can turn to people because it's like a euphoric type of feeling to say, man, look, I got a video that went
Your audio went
viral.
out again. And I
I can't hear shit.
me actually going out because
Oh,
John's
oh,
thing
could
just
you hear
went
me
out.
now?
Oh,
Yep, and my Wi-Fi is looking a little funny, but I'm also plugged in, so
Oh, it's
y'all just bear
okay.
with me.
Now, how
Shame and
many more
Scandal
minutes you
said
got?
we got 5, and Shame and Scandal said he ain't lying.
Salute to Shame and Scandal, and I'm gonna do you a favor. So since you only got 5 minutes, and then I'm on my phone, so my phone is dying. But this has been a solid stream. Salute to John. I'm gonna tap in with you, John, because I gotta talk to you about some stuff. And Big Rig, man, you know it's all love. We gotta set up another stream. And salute the chat, Sincere, Boss Lady,
for sure.
Chad,
For sure, boss
everybody that
lady.
was been in there.
JC,
For
Rare Treasure, Vibrant Lil, uh,
Yeah, who else? Who else
Sad.
pulled through today?
The sad.
Trig, didn't you say something? Trig came
Yeah,
through.
Triggs came
Envy,
through.
Hood
salute to
table.
Envy.
Hood table.
Oh, Hood Table, salute to Hood Table. I love Hood Table. She just followed me on IG too. So
Shout out to the table.
yeah, so bro, Big Rig man.
And of course, Peach Cobbler.
Peach Cobbler.
She was
Peach
messy tonight.
hold on. Peach Cobbler was messy as hell, but she was the MVP for tonight. So salute to Peach Cobbler and
That she
salute
was.
Malik. Malik wasn't here, but
Malik.
Malik gave us some great content. So salute to Malik. But
Shout
like,
out to
I'm
Malik.
Malik.
just saying, hey, I'm gonna end with this. You know, y'all know the saying. Don't never let nobody eat your cornbread. In 2025, don't ever let nobody dip nothing of yours. Nigga, don't dip no strawberry, don't dip no French, don't dip no chip. Nothing on my plate. You better not dip. On that, I'm a dip. Love y'all.
Damn.
Outro.
And he dipped. Go ahead,
Uh,
John. You got any closing statements, bro?
Closing statements, man. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with us tonight. Shout out Riggs, you feel me, for just being that guy. You know what I'm saying, holding it down and paving the way, man. He really Riggs and Be Easy really got me really fucking with this YouTube shit, man. So y'all can, definitely look out for me in the future. You know what I'm saying, to be streaming more and setting my shit up. We locked in, man. We just shooting the shit and just for the most part, we always want to get some good points across. You know what I'm saying, and just be able to touch bases on one accord. And another day, another step further. As intellectuals and walking forward on one understanding. Like I say, shout out to everybody. I appreciate you having me through, bro. And check me out, exclusiveelusive.com. We got the new section about to drop this upcoming week with all the herbals. You know what I'm saying? I got all the herbs. I'll match any price. It can be sea moss, it can be dandelion root, it can be ashwagandha, it can be, you feel me, elderberry syrup, it could be tinctures, it could be
What's up,
gummies,
lovely lady?
whatever. We going crazy. The clothing going crazy, rugs going crazy. John underscore SIN different at Instagram.com. You feel me? John Sinatra on Facebook, John Sinatra on YouTube, John Sinatra Music, MUZIC on YouTube. Check me out. It's going down. Projects dropping. We going up. Shout out Big Rig Slaps. You feel me?
Hey, you have a great night, bro.
All right.
Appreciate you. And y'all slide through anytime, man. You already know what it is. I appreciate y'all. They dropped them J skills. And y'all will be seeing John and Be Easy. It looks like, you know what I'm saying, they're getting comfortable and shit. So, and that's what I wanted. So y'all see them, you know what I'm saying, a lot more. And that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all sliding through tonight. Taking on with my my little topics I had, the Hyphy movement. And then we went ahead and spoke on, the leaders and the followers. And I think we see a lot of that type of shit going on. And I picked that topic, for a specific reason. For one, I've always thought of myself as a leader. And that's just in, like I said, just different environments and everything, just the way I carry myself. And today I Googled it and to see what it was with the definitions and everything and traits. It was kind of wild, man, because I really think I follow under that. So it was dope to see that. We also spoke on the followers, and we spoke on definitions and certain aspects of a follower. And it was pretty wild to see that, you know what I mean? And it's just something to really take note of, y'all. People are people. It is what it is. But it's always good to have your own mindset, you know what I'm saying, your own way of doing things. It's always good to get game from people. The best leaders and everything, they done got game from somebody. And just because you're a leader doesn't mean that you can't take in any information from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get that twisted. So I just really kind of put that out there, man. You know what I mean? Just period. You feel me? I appreciate John and Be Easy sliding through. They changed the topic up. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. I let them kind of just do their thing. And you know what I'm saying? They held the crowd, the little crowd that I have, they held it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really left or anything like that. So that was dope, man. I really appreciate y'all giving them a chance and checking them out and watching how they get down. And again, I really hope they come through a lot more, you know what I'm saying? And we just fuck around. What's up with it, Brenda? I appreciate you. And I know it's late for you, Brenda. Goddamn. I know you need to get you some sleep. That's that East Coast shit. But we finna tear up out of here, y'all. Again, I appreciate you. I don't have an outro. Like I said, the StreamYard thing is acting up. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get to working on copywriting all of my fucking videos. Thank you, Peach, and getting the monetization going, so I can just go ahead and just start paying for the bullshit. So I can just go ahead and really rock out and not have to worry about, you know, my hours and shit. Cause shit, I'm probably at about like good 12, 13 hours. So I got maybe a good 7 hours left. What's up with the monkeypox? 7 hours left to get down for the rest of the month. So this Sunday we'll be doing it over at Hood Tables, which is dope. So make sure y'all slide through for that. A brother of a certain age just got at me. I chopped it up with him, and I think we're gonna have something coming for y'all for Friday. So I might go ahead and have a stream Friday for y'all, and just be looking forward to it, man. You know, look out for it. I'll definitely you know, put something on my community wall. And for everybody that comes through and fuck with me and rocks with me, man, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all know my spiel. All I want is 10. I'm ending with 22. That's double what I wanted. Let me see what my likes is looking like. You guys got me at 44 likes, man. That's dope, bro. I'm not mad at that, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, get you some good rest, Brenda. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Melanated. You guys appreciate you too, Vibrant. I know it's about time for you too. So we're gonna go ahead and end this, man. Like I said, I don't have no outro. I appreciate y'all being here. Much love, man.